Okay, so it's time for some Final Fantasy XIV, and we are actually going to start off the stream. And also the ad break is going to run at 1 minute. Ugh, my timing is so terrible. Oh, you caught up during the week while you were watching the VOD. Excellent. Today, we do a community dress up every Saturday, which is the only time I ever play this game. And today, our theme is Sickly Sweet Valentine. So before I show you all the outfits, it's time for the intro. Okay. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV fashion. I can't believe two of you made a joke costume based on a comment I made literally yesterday. I can't believe you would do this. So our fashion theme is supposed to be Sickly Sweet Valentines. You're supposed to be like cutesy pootsy Valentines that embody the spirit of like conversation hearts. But I see Snake has decided to come as a purple-headed warrior today. And so did Twafo. Twafo, the way you have angled this is obscene. The way you have angled this is so vile and wrong. I can't believe you would do this. That you would wear this robe so you look like a Beepus laying down. This is so nuts. Let's at least... Snake, you defend yourself, Snake. Interesting, Twafo. Snake, tell me how this embodies the spirit of Valentine's Day. It for sure looks like it. From here, that's a Beepus. Alright, thank you for changing it to something else. Now, Snake, defend your costume now. You have 30 seconds. I didn't want it to be Beepus Week. It is pink. There's pink and red. I think there's some greats, you know. I love it. It's almost like a metallic pink fabric. It's so bright. You got your tummy out, which is a perfect Valentine's vibe. We got kind of a cold shoulder situation going on here with this little crop top. This is a fun outfit. This big old crystal axe is so cool. It's like rock candy, you know. This is a very, very cool outfit. You want to keep the original pink color while keeping it cleanish, but you couldn't resist playing on the joke, of course. Yes, which I found out actually after the show. I believe Lurky said... I have Alex's outfit, by the way, but I have to upload it and put it on the thing. Lurky said the purple-headed warrior quote is from the movie Blame It on the Bellboy, which I should have known would have been a movie quote since Katya was saying it. I also found out the other day that she was once sort of just as non sequitur, she'll just say movie quotes, and she had said like, who's that knocking on the door? Hunger? And I was like, so random. And then I found out it was from Cabaret. How about that? This silver is a really nice, interesting touch. Yeah, I think silver is a great mix-in. You'd think of gold a lot with Valentine's Day, but I think silver is a really great metal to work in as well. It's very bright. I like the reflective quality of it. I like that there's these big shapes as well. So this is like a really cool set, I think, for Valentine's Day, where it's just like very strong and powerful, but still very pretty. We need to have a cabaret movie night. I wouldn't say no to that. Me enters the chat. First thing heard is Beepus. Welcome to the stream, Manny. So good to have you. And thank you for the 10 stream streak, by the way. We're looking at Valentine's Day outfits. So Snake is the warrior that will fight to defend you, and is not a purple-headed warrior. Yeah, the witch and cabaret, perfect mix, right? You've been wanting for me to see it. I feel like I should. I feel like a lot of the world would make sense if I would watch cabaret. The coordinates are. The X coordinate is 19.1, the Y coordinate is 10.7, and the Z coordinate is 0.1. I hope that helps. We're right at, I think we're near an Aetheryte too, possibly. I hope you're well today, Manny. Moving on. Twafo is no longer a purple-headed warrior, thank God. This is a cute-ass outfit. Look at this. Look at your little socks. Look at your little shoes and your little oven mitts and everything. You look like you're making confections for Valentine's Day. This is sickly sweet. It's got that classic kind of pinkish purple, a little pink heart on it, and it looks like you're whipping up little chocolates for your beloved. I love this. Well, to be fair, also, the game she plays, when I usually do fashion show, I remove the UI elements, so we don't see them, but like they are, you know, that's why when I tabbed that, I showed it. So look at this cute little outfit and the little heart and everything. This is so cute, and I like this. What is this? Is this like a big old, it's like a big old stirring spoon or something, a big old heart-shaped thing. That is very precious. Oh wait, hold on. It's a little detail of like the inner flaps on the boots also have pink. Did anyone have a Valentine like in real life or something? I like the necklace as well. This little choker is very cute. You don't have an outfit, but your chocobo has an expansion themed outfit. Okay, I look forward to seeing it. What was your inspiration in this outfit, Twafo? You wanted to be sickly and sweet. You wanted to combine like the candy aspect of Valentine's Day in, because I think you nailed it. And I feel like when I think of conversation hearts, I do think of this color, this kind of pastel pink. Snake, I also, when I think of yours, I think of like a box of chocolates, you know. Oh, that's cute. You had a bunch of joke Valentines. They were your coworkers since you had to work yesterday. That's cute. Did you give out the little paper things? You're like, what's the most disgusting pink thing? Yeah, this is great. It's very like, it's very girly. It's very cutesy pootsy. It is sickeningly sweet. And I think you even did your hair too with the pink streaks. That's pretty cool. You really went all out on this. Yeah, with the pointed edges and the foil wraps, right? Like even unwrapping a little like cherry cordial wrapped in silver foil or something, I could definitely see that. So you're like a box of chocolates. Twafo is like the candy hearts, or like making up the little confections, you know. So this is very precious. I also like your weird snake thing, which has like a little Mekon on its head. That's the Great Serpent, right? Alrighty, moving on next to Nereus. Look at your blush. Your blush is so pronounced. I love it. Look at you. Ooh, now this is a deluxe chocolate, I think. Look at the little bow and some roses. Oh my God, that's cute. Look at this little emoji. That is precious. Wow. What a cute little, is this new to the Valentine's Day thing? That little emote is too cute. It's so sincere because you're like looking so ardently into someone being like, flowers for you. We got to do the Valentine's event. I should do it, yeah. So cute. You're definitely like a curated assortment of chocolate. Like it's going to be maybe 6 or maybe 9 pieces or something in a very small box, but it's like from a local chocolatier, I feel. You've got like a beautiful silk ribbon, and then you have the nice red ribbon on the roses as well. And there's just something very sculptural about the hat too. I'm ignoring Twafo, who definitely just changed back into the purple-headed warrior outfit. Juan, good to see you. I hope you're well today. Look at this. This is so precious. So I feel like you're a small package of chocolates that costs a whole bunch, but like each one of them is the most delicious chocolate you've gotten, you know. Not a lot of volume, but like just delish. This is your normal warrior glam. Well, this is so cute. It's sickly sweet as well, especially with that little gesture. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You have a cursed glam for this. All right. I'll let you get changed while I look up Martin's precious little outfit. Oh my god. Also, this emoji, this little like dee 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 dee, is so cute. I love it so much. Now, this reminds me a lot of one of the glams that you fight in, Martin. I feel like that one has a longer dress, but this one epitomizes that cute little, like, cutesy-pootsy Valentine's Day vibe, right? I love the bow, the twin color bow. That is really cool. And then the bow in the hair, so girly. I love that it's like, it's not too structured of a bow. It just kind of sits right on the head. It's not like popping up or anything. It's just not supported by wire or whatever. It's just sort of like a little bow you tied on today to be cute. And then the little split color dress is precious as well. These cute little gloves. I'm trying to see if there's like a little heart on the gloves or anything, but look at these cute little shoesies and cute little stockings. Everything's just so cute. There's a baby. Okay, hold on. Back to Valentine's Day. This is such a precious outfit, Martin. I love it. It is sickly sweet, I think. And there's almost that kind of, I feel like you are obviously like a Valentine's Day cake or something, like a little heart-shaped cake that's like pink and white, and it comes in a little ruffled wrapper with a big cherry on top that you would get at like a fancy cafe or something. Maybe not something you would take home, but something that you would sit there and you'd eat very delicately with a very long fork with like a teeny tiny little head to it. Just like sit there and be like, I deserve this. I deserve my little Valentine's Day cake, you know? You want to watch y'all tear it up in these cute ass fits? Folks, do that. You will see like a girl in a bikini beating ass in this game. It's great. Nereus' outfit is like those chocolates that are so fancy. Yeah, you're like, like, first off, you're like, do I eat this? Do I even eat this? And then you end up eating a whole box and you're like, I feel sick. So precious. And that emoji is, I think, from like the previous Valentine's event. So great. I love it. Why does everyone think I'm saying eating ass? It's beating. B. Do I need to change what I say? Also, your little rat is very cute too. Very precious. Today, Argentina lost the final of Dead by Daylight World Cup against Portugal. But they did try at the end. I see. I'm sorry that they lost. Were you pulling for Argentina? Were you rooting for Argentina? I'm sorry that they lost. But I hope everyone had a good time. My day was great, though. Got to hang out with my dad a lot today. Okay, hold on. Let me allow this phrase. Only because of the cute emote is accompanied with it. Yeah, Dead by Daylight's an esport, apparently. I got to hang out a lot with my dad today. And go through stuff in the basement. Went through a bunch of books, went through a bunch of DVDs, talked to my aunts on a Zoom call. And I showered. So I'm feeling great. Depending on what housing districts or service you go to, you may also find a cat girl in a bikini eating ass. Sorry in advance, Automod. I see. Moving right along back to Nereus, who is dressed as a baby. You're like a cherub that also can kill people. Is this Saint Valentine? Is this Saint Valentine? What did Saint Valentine do also? Oh, Cupid, but you got tired of the arrows. That makes a lot of sense. I see. Oh no, Martin. Oh, your Twitch died for the entirety of me looking at your costume. I love it so much. I was just telling folks that it reminds me of like a two-tone little cake in a ruffle wrapper you would get at one of those like pop-up cafes that do like very limited time things. So it'd be like limited edition special cake. It's like got pink frosting on it and then like maybe like a powdered sugar stencil of the white stuff on the other half, big cherry on top, that like you would go just to treat yourself to something nice, you know? I feel like somebody would go to a cafe and order a cake based on your outfit because like it's been a hard year. It's been a hard everything and they deserve to treat themselves in celebration of something, and they would get that cake and be like, life is actually good. I decided, you know. That's what kind of confection your outfit makes me think of, and it's just so cute. It reminds me, I think you have a version of this that you use when you're playing Dungeons with us. But I think the dress is longer, right? Did you miss your glam? No, I actually didn't save yours to put it up on the screen. Let me save yours, shall I? Okay, because I saved Alex's. Open this in browser. Let me save image as Pine Valentine. I can't believe I didn't think of Cupid, Nereus. I can't believe I didn't immediately associate this baby with Cupid, like who's a big part of Valentine's Day. So wild. You have the princess outfit. It's so cute. But I love this. I also love your kind of like little emote is so precious. It was very cute. Party, what's going on? Good to see you. Let me put up Alex's outfit and also Pine's outfit. We'll add Alex's. This will be Alex Valentine. This will be saved in my Final Fantasy XIV fashion. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. So let's take a look at Alex's outfit. I actually have to... Don't water the purple-headed warrior. Stop getting it wet. I'm gonna develop moisture there. I need to switch my monitors over so I can look at this head on. Okay, so look at Alex's outfit. Isn't this lovely? I thought this was obviously covering the purple-headed warrior outfit as well. I thought this was so cute. I like this cape on top, right? The boots with the gold toes is a really cool touch, I think, as well, Gish. And then you got the little... I think the umbrella is such an interesting element to this outfit that I want to say Alex's outfit is kind of giving me a seasonal drink you get at a boba place with like... It's like a milk tea thing with like dragon fruit maybe and raspberry. So then you get like the white and the dots and then the little pearls or something. It has like a little like gilded logo on it or something. But this has given me like a really tasty, fun seasonal drink that you get for Valentine's Day. Especially also because of Alex's height. But I feel like you know how some beverages have that, like, it's not like a tie-dye effect, but one substance, one liquid is, like, more dense or lighter than the other one. So when it sits on top of the other one, it just sort of, like, bleeds down to the next level, which is what I feel like Alex's coat kind of gives me, you know? Hi, Maj and Sean. How are you doing today? You're getting a little bit of Aerith vibes mixed with a potion maker librarian type who adventures on the side, right? Yeah, I can definitely see that with the cape element. I wish we had Alex here because I love this necklace. Well, it's like a brooch that secures or a clasp that secures the cape. Hopefully we can get Alex to show this outfit off again because I like this little gem closure. So that's what I'm thinking of with this outfit is sort of like a tall drink, like either a mixed alcoholic beverage or maybe like a boba kind of situation. I'm ruining my makeup. Sorry. That's what I get from this outfit. Oh no, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Hold on. I think I like push an eyelash into my eye. One moment. What is happening here? So why are you like this, eyeball? Let's hope that'll stop. Oh yeah, like a lychee flavor thing? That would be cute. That would be very cute. Oh, I see exactly what it is. It's a dog hair directly on my eyeball. Yep, I got you. A little, wow, this is like a 2-inch hair was stuck in my lashes, poking me in the pupil. Anyway, thanks, Stella, my dog, who I love very much. Well, I'll be in charge of feeding later. Anyway, so that's Alex's beautiful outfit. I love this color combination because it's not subtle. And I appreciate that. It's kind of like bam, bam, bam. Drink, eat this thing. Eat my delicious Valentine's confection. Boom, love. I think it is perfect. I love how there's so much variance between everybody's outfits as well. All right, Pine Valentine. Now, Pinecone was saying that they, hold on, I skipped Popola, Pinecone, Halloween, Valentine. Here we go. So Pine was saying this wasn't technically explicitly for the purpose of Valentine's Day, but I was like, Pine, you're basically like pink and blue all the time. What if you just switch the blue to red? And then Pine was like, I have to go do something immediately. As a cat owner, you hate getting pet hair in your eyeball. Ugh. It's like, already I have to deal with your pee and poo. Now your hair is in my eyeball? Outrageous. You're enjoying a 3-day weekend. Excellent. We're doing really well today. Thank you, Masha and Sean. I had a happy day. It was a good family day. I hate that we can see a little bit of the purple-headed warrior moment. Just gonna move that slightly over. So, look at this. This is pretty red dominant. So, Pine, is your current outfit pink accents with predominantly blue? Is that what you got going on? Is pink accents with like predominantly blue armor? Because this is really Gorgina. I love it. I like the fan that you got going on. I like this crimson red. I love the metallic red boots. They're super pretty. And I like that the underside of this red cape has a pink lining. That's a cute touch. I think that's really cool. Also, interesting to bring in like a leather texture here. You have a lot of different textures going on, but they're not clashing. So you have like the leather, you have some metallics, you have some fabric, and then back to the metallic over here. But again, it's not like bad or anything. Normally, yes, the red in the outfit would be pink, and the pink parts would normally be blue. So it's like cotton candy vibes. So this time around, you decided to make red the predominant color, and honestly, I think it suits your character very well. It's a really interesting change up for yourself. I can't believe you're all doing this now. Snake, thank you for behaving. I appreciate you. Except Snake did come dressed as a purple-headed warrior as well. It's just not as explicitly phallic as Travis. The face blindfold thing is a vibe, right? It's very cool. A lot of characters in this game, a lot of classes have these like blindfolds as a part of their outfit. So, I think this is a spectacular outfit. I think the red suits you very well, Pine. I want you to think about this. It's really, really cool. This one to me. Okay, so what kind of like Valentine's Day food is this, y'all? Also, I see you have your chocobo there, which I love. What Valentine's Day food are we talking about here for this? It might be like getting like strawberry vibes from it because the red predominates. Not like chocolate covered strawberries, but maybe like not like a strawberry cake. Maybe white chocolate covered strawberries. You don't really see the Venus vibes, honestly, really. Do you have Mon Cherie chocolates? That sounds really familiar. Let me take a look. Mon Cherie chocolates. This box, oh yes! Oh my gosh, these look so. It definitely gives that vibe because of the metallics in it, which could be like the gold logo, Mon Cherie. And then it's a bright red box and a pretty long box too. And I think being a Vieira, Pine has that like kind of stately form. So yeah, it's like a big bright red box of Mon Cherie chocolates. Let's see. It says, can you buy it in the US? I mean, you can buy it. Oh, I think Ferrero Rocher bought them. You can get them through Ferrero. But it is like a what do you call them? It's like a cherry cordial. Yeah. There's single cherries in liquor instead of dark chocolate. Yeah, we call them cherry cordials here. So it's the same company. Yeah, I think that's a perfect explanation. It's like a box of cherry cordials, which is my mom's favorite chocolate. She likes dark chocolate cherry cordials, and they're so hard to find. You can find a million milk chocolate cherry cordials, but the dark chocolate ones are much harder to find. You want some white chocolate covered strawberries? Maybe you should make some soon. Although strawberries aren't in season, so you know, I think your mileage will vary there. But this is really beautiful. I like this. I like this variation for you, Pine. I think it's something you should really consider. Cherry cordials are the best. I love them too. They're so good. So tasty. Godiva, the Godiva company, you used to be able to go into their stores and buy however many cherry cordials as you wanted. And now they don't even sell them anymore. So I was thinking of trying out a local chocolatier and seeing if they have them. Or just harassing them. What if I come in every year and I'm like, do you have cherry cordials yet? It's near the Aldi's I like to go to. So maybe I'll just, every time I go to Aldi's, I'm like, any cherry cordials? Just so that they'll just make them to get my ass out of the door. It's gorgeous, Pine. It's really beautiful. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like a new character arc for you. This like Scarlet Vixen kind of vibe. Yeah, the metallic finish, it's kind of giving like 2010s very sad, very sapphic shoujo anime, like, or Yu-Gi-Oh card. You look like also you could be like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or a Digimon even, I don't know. This puts into question your understanding of the word cordial, right? It's funny because we do call them cherry cordials here. But you know that the English love bastardizing everything. So cherry cordials are those little chocolates here. But cordial, I think, also refers to like the alcohol of it, right? Like a cordial is like a little bevy. A little beverage. Cordials and liqueurs, right? So I think that's what the cordial part of the word is. Yeah, you thought it referred to a specific kind of liquor. I think that's a liquor they put inside the little chocolate. But some of them aren't. It's like fondant in there, and I'm like, I don't want that. Ew. I don't want a creamy experience. I want something that I bite into. Go, oh God. You know. You would think of it as one of the names for a concentrated juice that you add water to make a whole drink. See, the word cordial is very confusing. Well, I would say this is a very happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Let me take a good look. Oh, let me get my monitor working as well. Hold up. I gotta get back to the video game. I was looking at fashion and having very fun with that. That liquor also helps you gather logs and fish and stuff. Is that so? Is that in this game? Or is a cherry cordial in Stardew Valley? So here is your South American inspired chocobo. What a great hat. This is such a cool look. This is very interesting combination because this almost looks like a flamenco dancer's sleeve. And then of course this blue is so beautiful. I was listening to my Ancient Americas videos before the show. I took some notes. Because, okay, I did take some notes and it's important, okay? Ask me about Talon, okay? Ask me about Talon. But I was taking some notes. And one thing I didn't take notes on was this kind of robin's egg blue color is sometimes referred to as Mayan blue because they devised a pigment made out of Yucatan clay and indigo that was very resistant to the elements, to sun, to wear and tear, that like stayed on some of the buildings and some of the statues, some of the frescoes and stuff. A lot of that bright blue paint has actually remained. Naja, you've arrived to this chat to be cordial to all and sundry. Do enjoy a cherry cordial. On launch, your bun boy arrived in Tyrol with a pocket full of hunt currency, and this was available for the hunt currency, so the chocobo was ready. Yeah, you were like ready to go trekking through the landscape. You would have guessed it was a copper-based pigment, right? Because the patina, but no, it's like special clay from the Yucatan. Okay. Also, before we get to the notes I took, I have already come up with the idea for next week's fashion theme. I don't even know if you all are ready for it. It's not purple-headed warrior. You can all put your beepuses away. Anyway, the fashion theme for next week is Essence of Blank. You are an NPC in Yakuza who I have helped on a quest. What weapon will you throw me to assist me in battle? How will you dress to signify your profession, the problem I have solved for you, or the quest writer's thinly veiled fetish? Because for some reason, also sometimes is that element to it where it's like, oh, adult babies are now this. Okay. So there you go. Essence of something. You will be the essence of something. Once I'm near you in battle, you'll be like, here, take this, Kiryu. And I'll be like, thanks. I'll snatch it up and I'll beat someone to death with it, or I'll pour it on them or whatever. You're not a big chocolate fan, but you would accept one on this occasion, I see. Well, gladly I would give one to you. Yeah, there's bondage sets in this game, but I want folks to get creative and weird. Think about the weapon that you're using and how that might be something you throw to me. Maybe it's a minion you feel like would be a great thing to throw in there. In Yakuza, we have had a bondage sex worker throw us like a little crop so that we could beat people with it. But also a grandma throws us like a steaming hot bowl of ramen that you can sear people with. There's a guitar you can beat people over the head with. It's like, really, if there's an interesting object in this game that you think is funny that we can beat people up with, that would be the thing I would base an outfit on. Also, the ad break is about to play. Hi, Seiko. Good to see you. You just sent a LOL emote, and Twitch said it failed to send. You tried it again, and it said you can't post it because it's identical to the one you sent 30 seconds ago. That is so strange, to be fair. I'm sorry that's happening to you. That is very odd. The baby stuff was definitely left an impression, right, Twafo? Hi, Unit. Good to see you. So that is our theme for outfits of the week. I was going to do tops versus bottoms, and people pick if they're the top of their outfit is the main star or the bottom of the outfit is the main star, and then I'd like have you all fight or something. But then I was like, wait, Yakuza. Discord did that to you yesterday too. Weird. I wonder what's going on there. So it tell you that the message would fail to send, then you would try it later and it sends both a failed message and the new one. Oh, that happens sometimes and it doubles up the stuff. It would be tops versus bottoms. Yes, but right now we're doing Yakuza outfits. Keep in mind that tops versus bottoms theme, it might be gold, who knows. I'm sure that your character would just have their butt out. Fine. This obviously a bouncy chair. It is bouncy, isn't it? Tops verse bottoms? True. But for the sake of the thing, no one can be verse or switch or anything like that. And you can't be a side either. It's just the top of your outfit or the bottom of your outfit. Drawing a hard binary between tops and bottoms. One that doesn't exist in real life. Anywho. So forget all the tops and bottom stuff. The fashion theme for next week is essence of something, something, something. You are a Yakuza NPC and you're going to help me in battle. So, I want to thank you all so much for coming dressed in your cutie pootie little Valentine's Day outfits. So cute. Oh, I am ready for a voice fact. Why not? While you're giving a voice fact, I thought I would tell you about something I learned. Actually, I've watched this video so many times. I'll tell you about it in a second because I didn't know you were prepared. Kawana's voice actor was actually cast to play several smaller roles, and they hadn't found a Kawana yet. So then they were like, would you also play this one, Catboy? So there's at least one scene where he is talking to himself at a key story moment. Oh my god, wild. That is really interesting, the game she plays. I think you said you had 2 voice facts for us as well. And I presume that they're all like probably almost entirely new voice actors. That it's like, even though somebody might sound like somebody, I'm sure that they're like a different person. You'll point it out in any of those because it's wild you can't even tell that he's both people. How about that? That's cool. It couldn't have been Estinian doing a bad accent at the one time. instead of real Latin American voice actors, because his actor's half Panamanian and he's doing the accent flawlessly. There was somebody in there that sounds like Estinian, going like, being very, very like, it almost sounded kind of coarse, I think. There was a lot of bravado behind that one character, and I was like, is that Estinian doing a voice? So that person just kind of sounds a bit like coarse and rough like Estinian. But it is actually a Latin American actor. Thank goodness. I'm so glad, because it's like I always like cringe when I hear folks doing. I try not to do it myself. It's just something I avoid doing, is an accent for people I am not, This little snake is stealing the show, by the way. Doing circles and stuff. Very cute. Can I share with you my facts? Oh wait, Estinian's actor is Welsh and Panamanian. Wait, so is it Estinian? Is it Estinian doing a voice? I thought it was a different person than Estinian, so is it Estinian? I'm getting confused here. Let me tell you about Tolan, which is the place of the reeds. In the Nahuatl language, it translates to the place of the reeds. And this is where the Toltecs, they would be like investing people with authority. That's where they would do their ceremonial rites. It's where like decisions were being made, political decisions and stuff, investiture, things like that. And I thought that was really interesting that Tolan, this like mythical city of these mythical people, they are probably based in fact. However, a lot of later Mesoamerican and some South American cultures cite them as kind of like mythical ancestors and make them out to be giants who were, all their works were good. They were incredibly wise. They created the calendar system. They invented language. They invented culture. The Toltec people, which are kind of history mythologized, they had capitals, some of which were called Tolan. And I thought it was interesting that it was referred to as the place of reeds because we are here. Hold on now. Oh, wait, no, this is just lightning from Final Fantasy 13. I thought this person's was Valentine's Day for a second. Oh, they're doing Okali. Hello. Hold on, I got emotes for you. Lolly ho. I don't think I did the right thing. That is literally just lightning from Final Fantasy 13. I gotta bow somewhere. There we go. Welcome to our fashion. So the place of reeds I found very interesting because here we are in Okanu, where the Reed Festival is a huge part of these folks, and it is something that reinvigorates the land. It's like this magical festival that imbues the land with like fertility and power and aether. I found it so incredible that like here's a focus on reeds, which was very important to the culture, and it's now in this video game, and I think that's cool anyway. The context was me wondering if they had a real Latin American actor or if it was like Estinian do an accent. But even if it was Estinian, it wouldn't have been bad because he is Latin American himself. Thank you for that fact. I appreciate it. The game she plays. I hope you all enjoyed my oh, sorry. Hold on. Hope you enjoyed my fact about reeds in certain cultures, like the Toltec. They really did their research with this expansion. It's cute as hell, reeds. Like that's not something you would pull out of like El Dorado or whatever, you know. Not that I've seen the movie El Dorado, but anyway. I also thought that maybe this might be a stretch, but there's like this, the ruler of this land, is it Mamul Jaja? It's Wuklamad's daddy, her adoptive daddy. He is like this ruler that has united these peoples in a land of peace. Galul Jaja, thank you. Is Mabul Jaja, is that like the bad guy with the two heads. That's like something. Anyway, it reminded me of. And give me a second because I have to read this first before I pronounce it because it's very long. Topiltzin Quetzalcoatl reminds me from the Toltec. Topiltzin Quetzalcoatl, who was the Toltec leader who introduced reforms in politics and religion. And like I had said, the Toltecs were kind of this mythologized folks that were seen as like all the works they did were good, all the things they came up with, all these ideas, the calendars, the religions, the politics, the gods, the mythologies and things were kind of like foundational to folks. So anyway, and he had kind of like some of the rulers of the Toltec had a very similar. It's kind of like a big circular thing, which I think we've actually seen on kind of a ancillary character that supports the very warlike blue lizard guy whose name I don't remember. But he has that similar circular thing. I was like, that looks really interesting. It reminds me of something maybe from Elden Ring, but actually was something from Ancient American, which is like this almost like wreath of a king around them. Bakul Jaja is the baddie. Interesting that you call him a baddie. Appreciate that. Morphinius, good to see you. Life is treating me well. I was just listening to whatever while I was eating a big salad today, and I was like, oh wait, this sounds a lot like something we're doing in Final Fantasy XIV. So anyway, facts aside, on to the... Now, just because this one ruler was a peaceful... The Topiltzin Quetzalcoatl was a very, introduced to all these great works and stuff. Doesn't mean that everything was non-violent, because they still did sacrifices and stuff. I don't know if that's going to come up in this culture represented in this video game. I will be intrigued to see if that is an element that comes up. The internet also considers that dude a baddie. I'm very curious about the attraction that people have to this big two-headed lizard. And I wonder if it's just about his down there situation. Would it be wild if the subject of my book perfectly follows expansions references? It would be so wild. I don't, like... It would be super wild, although, like, definitely the stuff coming up from the YouTube videos I'm watching. I'm not getting a lot from... Because the YouTube videos are about Mesoamerica and South America. The books I've been reading are more about North America, you know, in what would later become the United States. That area. That's more of what I've been reading. Although they do talk about Mexico, certainly, and sort of the Spanish meddling in Mexico as well. Their colonial projects and stuff. And I think there's a little bit of talk of South America and Columbus and all that stuff, but it's more like, this is the precursor. Now let's talk about the stuff that the book is actually going to focus on. Don't forget that Wukla is now voiced by Jennifer Coolidge.
I'm glad we kept the float out of Bakul Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed me aside like I was a bothersome gnat.
Okay, let's talk to Linahani. So the reason I mentioned the reads thing is we just spent a good chunk of time helping these folks revive the ceremony of the reeds, where they make this parade float kind of thing, and they move it through their city, and they imbue it with magic, and it is in fact an arcane focus, a place that magic goes into that they can then imbue it with, imbue the whole land with it, help them repair the float so that they could bring all those good vibes, not just to the land to kind of instill the land with a sense of fertility, but also to empower the people, because they just lost a whole lot from like a local hurricane. Mash, good to see you. How are you? You like the term Mesoamerica. It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? One who's never seen a movie. I have seen Legally Blonde. That is a movie I have seen. So we're here. We've helped them reinstate this festival. It has not yet begun. They want to put Wuklama inside the float, and I think that's cool. I can't wait to see it. And we're probably got a cool cutscene coming up. I have seen a lot of gay things. You know what I haven't seen, though? Cabaret, which I just saw a clip from the other day, and I was like, this looks like something I would enjoy watching. You know. Lidhana says, thank you so much for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well have not been there at all.
Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave.
It is very grim. Yeah, I think it's very grim, right? Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge has a powerful aura in all things gay. Oh, yeah, I get some colorful stuff. How about Celeste Green? Time to talk to Wookavu. Wookavu wishes to spread the word that the festival will soon be held. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished well. Before we commence the festival, however, there will be a courtesy to inform the villagers that the Ihihana will be held after all. How are you doing, Mash? I hope you're well today. Did you get some good rest yesterday? Oh, that's my kitty cat. Yeah. Thank you, Mash, for not only suggesting this shirt, but funding it. I wore it for my Zoom call. Nobody commented on it, but I think my cousin's kid was enamored with it. So, go forth, but don't forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kali. I think that, oh, Kali, I think is how it's pronounced.
Oh, Kali, see, I remember. You gotta bend and snap.
Was anyone mean to me? Oh, no, not at all. No one was mean in the slightest. With the chat in say mode. Okay. Or the keyboard software use the phrase containing the word Oho Kali. To greet Okani villagers. Alright. Oh god. I'm putting aside my notes. It is indeed working as intended. No one's been mean to me because they know it's illegal. Alright, let's get the keyboard out. Thank you for demonstrating a polite Ohokali, Snake. Can I see that one more time? Because I wasn't zoomed in on you. You went to a second Philip Glass thing in as many days today. Wow. How did you like that? Don't. Ohokali! Thank you for being polite. I appreciate it. Let's go be polite to folks. It was actually a film presentation of Franz Lanting photographs set to music. I do not know Franz Lanting. Please educate me. It was really cool. You would have loved it. There was a lot of weird little guys. Oh my god, really? I can't believe I missed weird little guys. I don't know about this weird little guy situation. Alright, here we go. Oho Kali. Oh, but let's do a capital and exclamation point. I'm sure that's important. Okali. And let's copy that as well. Okay. Okali. Don't. Okali. Oh, he's a nature photographer. A lot of his work has been Nat Geo. Cool. Oh, thank you so much, Smee. This is me sliding a bag of bits across the table, bribing me to have a cabaret movie night with us while saying, do it. Okay, we'll do a cabaret movie night. I will take the bribe. I guess that'll be in March. Cabaret? Wait, yeah, is it March is next? Yes, March is next. Okay, we're gonna do cabaret movie night. We'll do some. It'll be fun to bring in the spring with some grim stuff. I do think that is a sad thing, but I mean it does have I think it has Liza Minnelli in it. So you have to say it like the Star Wars guys. Do it. You thought we were gonna never get another movie nights? I was just so. We had been doing a lot of movie nights since October. Every month, another one. We may have to do Dracula again. I think we should do that around October though. What is Cabaret Movie Night? There's a movie called Cabaret. I will be watching that movie as a part of movie night. That reminded you of a wild memory. Share it with me. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will be soon underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration and not let their loss deter us from it. We must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Cabaret is kind of... so, do you know what a cabaret is? It's sort of like a place where people perform. Kind of like... It's not exactly like the cabaret from the Yakuza franchise. For some reason, the host and hostess clubs are called cabarets there, but you know, why not? So folks go to watch a performance, you know. It can be in October, used to just May as a nerdy way to tie it to the book. As the first diary entry is in May. Oh my god, do you remember what day it was? It's under a bowl of rice right now. So you were on vacation in Greece. They were doing a cabaret-themed performance at the resort that night. One of the performers was unwell, so the woman who ran the teen club, who you knew as a dancer, said, if anyone asks, you're 18, and you have to learn the whole thing in an afternoon and fill in. How about that? Wow. How did that go? How did that go? Oh my god, May 18th or the nearest Sunday was the 19th. Because they said it was like... Did they say it was like St. Michael's Day? It was a particular saint's day is the day he departs, Smash. Is it like Michaelmas or something? No, I gotta look. You're really good at following along without looking like you're following along. So you got away with it. What an incredible memory. And a great thing to do. That sounds awesome, game she plays. You can look it up now. I have it right here. Oh, this is fine. Oh god. Okay. No, I have to. If it's about Dracula, I have to look it up right away. I have to get through the introduction first. May 3rd is the first entrance. But when is the ceremony that they're talking about? St. George's Day. It would be on May 5th. So that is the he's to depart on the eve of St. George's Day. When the clock strikes midnight, all things evil in the world will have full sway. It's okay. You were thinking of my birthday, which is May 18th. Anyhow. You must sound like a compulsive liar to people who haven't met you. I have no reason to believe you're lying. Thank you against me for the bits. It's very sweet of you to do. It's way off because St. George was from around there? Oh, interesting. How about that? My first thought was cabaret besides my Yakuza experiences was kitchen cabaret and animatronic musical foods and utensils in Epcot's The Land back in the 80s. That's cool. I bet that's fun. I bet they do cabaret performances there. I always have Dracula within arm's reach of me. Because sometimes I'll be like, wait, when did this happen in Dracula? We talk about Dracula a lot. So, Dracula's. Anyway, time to say oh golly to this guy. Can I just copy paste? I can, great. Boom, boom. Oh golly. Oh, Smee, I have to say, you just being here is contribution enough because you're always bringing a fun vibe to the chat, and I appreciate you. But also, thank you so much for the tip too. That's very sweet. The festival's about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up after the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition. And a joyous one at that. Excuse me, I won't be sitting here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. We got one last person to Oho Kali too. I wonder if the place names and stuff are also inspired. Without Ikikana, life feels so empty. Okay, Melancholy Highlight. I wonder if the language is also inspired by I wonder if it's like wholesale made up or somewhat inspired by like the Nahuatl language or anything like that. It doesn't. This part of it isn't really giving me that, but you know. Oh, Kali. There are 4 cabaret films, Wikipedia. We'll be watching the Liza Minnelli one, yeah. Last weekend, you went as a big group to a restaurant, and you said on the way, watch, I look like a child amongst all you adults, but they're gonna liaise with you on sorting the tables. And then they did. There you go. Maybe you have a commanding presence, right? The game she plays. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? Okay. We have greeted enough villagers with Ohokali. I'm sure this place was a mess with people saying Ohokali all the time. She was like the chat was just impossible to parse. Just non-stop Ohokalis back and forth. People Oho-calling to each other. The Haru were pleased to hear the festival's going ahead, I'd imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. So sore from my physical therapy yesterday, y'all. This is a fun tune. Hey, they're here! I love the coloration on their feathers.
So few have come.
Oh, but we'll bring the party float to them. Can't wait to see some day 5 of patch release, Tina. Oh, you mean like when I've actually caught up? I'm gonna put a post-it note over the chat so I can't see people just like spamming it. I'm gonna like put it on my actual monitor so I'm like, I don't want to know. You know. You're reading into the history of cabaret right now, Nova Mash. Apparently it's an early form of restaurant. Is that so? How about that?
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu.
It's Wook Ewu? Okay.
Have faith, third promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
This voice actor's voice is so bright and cheery. It makes me so happy to hear. Also, the bird smiling, I love. You say and shout from your chat during launches to avoid spoilers. It's very peaceful, I bet. That's a good idea. Remind me to do that when I'm caught up, if I ever get caught up.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
Head tilt emoji?
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers. A commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Good thing for a future ruler to do.
Listen well, friends. The personage we bear today is Wook Lamat, the savior of our beloved festival. Let your shoulders burn or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her.
He is yelling so much. They're within, I would say, about 8 or 9 feet of you. Why are they yelling? Very, very interesting. I actually haven't done dark leveling in a while. Dark Knight leveling. I haven't done it in a bit. Maybe like 2 weeks. Maybe we'll do a little bit tonight. Oh my god, cute.
I could get used to this.
Yes, you could, I'm sure. The victory theme. Cute. You're pairing the Dark Knight leveling on a stack of tacos. We'll have to get back to it at some point.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float.
Look how burly these birds are, damn. Yeah, they've been like, because their reeds crop was demolished, they can't even like muster the energy, a lot of them, to carry it.
To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Yo, look at that deeply blue one. There was a deeply blue one. Maybe it's just from the behind they look very blue.
Bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
So adorable. We're walking at a snail's pace. This is going to take a while. You're back to derail the main story quest progress. Happy to have you, honestly, Mesh. I'm surprised it's not the Chocobo theme. That's right. They're bringing it to the figure, the actual deity of the fertility and things. Why are we serious, face?
making me worry that someone's gonna hurt it.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Honestly, the fact that now that I've taken that little hair out from my eye, I feel like my life has improved tenfold. Whoa! Oh, cool. Yeah, take some of my Aether one. I don't need
Flow
it.
draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
This is cool. It comes to life. I wish we would have to fight this brave float.
And expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
It would be like a Super Mario RPG boss where you have to like fight a cake that was made for somebody's wedding. You know. Also, the ad break starts in about 30 seconds, folks. Just so you know, it'll last about a minute and a half. So if you're not subscribed or you don't have Twitch Turbo, you will be seeing that. Pew. Like, this could be a primal. You never know. It's filled with everyone's prayers. I would love for it to be the god. And it's like, well... But gods can be chill as well. Like the Odin guy or whatever. The grandpa that was made of lightning. That the little Cabbage Patch Kids worshipped. Gods can be chill sometimes. Suddenly green. Oh wow, even more. Not just green, it's like different model swap. Ah. Now they got plenty of food. That's a miracle right there.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
In quite a remarkable way, honestly.
That was amazing. To think that such a thing was even possible.
I bet we see a frog that's like popping off right now. Because we saw a little sleepy frog earlier. Oh my god, a Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade float primal. It would be so iconic if it was actually Santa, because he's the last float they bring in. Is a Santa riding on a sleigh or something with Mrs. Claus? It'd be so great if like all the magic of Thanksgiving and Christmas was then imbued with it, and then it just became a big vicious Santa Claus. I'm looking extra lashy tonight. Is it because I have extra hairs in my eyes? It feels like it. It's just the mascara.
Should I have left the float behind like that? I'm so excited to see the reeds.
Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have all been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at carrying the poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. I can't think of... Now, I don't know everything about everything. Especially not about Mayan lore or religions and stuff like that. But it does kind of remind me of like some of the tests that some mythical folks were put to... What happened? Why do the reeds look sick again?
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought all of them were sickly again. There is one in the... I think it's called the Popol Vuh is the Mayan... I don't have notes on this, so I can't refer back to it. But the Popol Vuh is like the Mayan body of mythology and folklore and religion and stuff. There is something in that in which a young woman is tasked with, in order to like prove that she is like a mythical being, and to like get back, I think, I don't know if the warrior twin heroes were her like dads or if she loved them or something. But she's tasked with collecting like 30 ears of corn in a field in which there is only one ear. So she pulls out the corn silks and like pulls upon her like magical ancestors who turn each like silk that she pulls from the ear of corn into its own ear. Like boom, magic, extra corn. She's making like so much extra corn. So there's a lot of mythology there, I'm sure. Maybe there's something just like this reed thing. You start envisioning a dungeon where you fight your way through the parade. Wouldn't that be amazing? The bosses are like the Snoopy float or whatever, and then you do the same. Goku's gonna be in there, so watch out. There's been a Goku float for the past few years. You've got to watch out for that. There was a SpongeBob one this year, so you got to fight SpongeBob. And then there's usually something for like a kid show I've never heard of, you know, that they're like trying to push. So you better watch out because Goku's gonna be way harder than Santa. It'll be where everybody messes up, you know. Wish more media focused on different mythologies, right? That'd be cool, huh? Goku would be a game ender for sure. Big maize energy, right? Yeah. I mean, maize was such an important crop, so I'm sure we're gonna run into that. Maybe this like city of gold is a city of maize. I would love that. It is. There's a lot of corn deities from South America to North America. Very important.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Now that they know it's magic, yeah.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
Your brain has gone off on a tangent thinking about the ear that they find in Blue Velvet and whether they find it in a cornfield or not. Do they? And so this isn't a movie that is... Blue Velvet, is that a David Lynch thing? It would be a funny joke. Sure, yeah. One of the jokes one of my cousins told today was... how much do pirates pay for corn? How much do they pay for corn? Was it Xenos here? Oh, I hope not. How much do pirates pay for corn? They pay $1 an ear. That's very good.
You've got nothing to fear on that account.
Let's see. I would not say that's a field of corn. No. Corn grows very tall, Mesh. Even before it was genetically engineered. My god, corn is coming back so much today. I made a funny joke during Zoom class. Not Zoom class. Zoom call with my aunts. Because my cousin's kid has a big squishmallow that's corn. And I'm like... I've seen... Most of the Squishmallows I've seen are like licensed characters, so I was like, is that like a Monsanto licensed corn Squishmallow? And they started calling it Monty. So there you go. Monsanto, if you don't know, is a company that has patented a variety of corn. They're like one of those mega corporations that does corn. Could be wild corn. Untampered with corn does kind of resemble grass, but the nuggets are actually quite big, and they're kind of loosely held together in like this. Imagine like a band, like two perpendicular bands that run like this. The kernels are very fat, and they kind of run jagged like a broken ladder between the two very thin strands. That's what corn in its like unadulterated state would look like. They found some samples of it in South America and stuff. This is again something I learned from ancient Americas. Hi Michi. Yeah, they're wickedly evil, right? Monsanto is that subsidiary of Shinra? Probably. They're no Bayer. Oh, Monsanto's no more. Bayer bought them out to become a agro-pharma zaibatsu. Okay, no way. Bayer bought out Monsanto? That's the first I'm hearing of it. That's evil, right? Yeah. Copyrighting corn is wild. Corn lore. See, we're corn enjoyers, Mash. I will see. I'm gonna see if I can find what am I gonna search for? If I look up early undeveloped corn, like wild corn? Let's see if I can find that grass that is the ancestor of corn. I'm gonna try grass ancestored corn. Let's see. So, might image in a new tab. This is no, I can't link this image. It's too long. I think my description was good enough. We should use the term Zaibatsu more these days. It's a good term. I can't remember what it means. What does that mean? Oh, a large Japanese business conglomerate. Okay. We just call them monopolies over here, usually. A combination agricultural pharmaceutical super corporation sounds worse, right? School's kicking your butt right now, Michi, but luckily this President's Day weekend you can actually catch a break. That's right, you've been studying extra hard. I remember you had asked a little while back if you should like stay up late studying or if you should go participate in this one event that was going on, and you were pretty torn about it. And I was like, you know what? One thing I regret about my academia was not taking enough time to like enjoy myself and spending a little too much time studying and stuff. I'm assuming for the dots that means that you did not get a chance to do that. Hello, Ginger. Good to see you, and thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Umbrella, right? Umbrella Corps. Maybe. Well, maybe this President's Day weekend you could take some time to enjoy yourself.
Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication.
Pretty cool, right? How did we... It's kind of wild that we came up with that.
What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results
since a little
chirper.
A mere chirper? A mere chirper is too cute.
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic, and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Well, it would be like if somebody had come from wherever the hell to my neighborhood and was like, hey, actually, it turns out that your neighborhood ritual of Santa Claus driving through the neighborhood accompanied by firefighters and stuff is a magical thing, is literally actual magic that siphons your holiday spirit and, like, I don't know, revitalizes your mom's garden. Like, I don't know this stuff. It's just a celebration. I don't think it's hollow theater, you know.
But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Anyway, they committed agricultural realism here by not having a perfect crop, right? Yeah. Oh, it's Graha Blast.
Connor!
Are you here to take credit for our work?
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
I hope he also solves things by, like, I don't know, pouring a potion on it and the reeds are better. You know? You can use some Miracle Grow. It is a potion! Potions. So he also gets to pass the test too, huh? Ta-da! Cool. Like, cool. So, good job with your float or whatever, anyway.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
I have Miracle Grow. Frame drops on your end? No frame drops on my end, but if anybody else is experiencing any difficulties. I didn't invent Graha Blast. Somebody else said that. I think it was the game she plays. Said it. There's like Baja, Tia, and Graha Blast. And now I can't see them any other ways. So I could take 0 credit. Yeah, good job whoever invented it.
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Well, it was a problem of like the aether being lax in the area, so he probably like has some hyper concentrated aether formula.
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity.
What did I just say? I remember last week.
It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
While Archon allies, Urion J and Thancred step forward, and I immediately kill Thancred on sight. You know who said it originally? But you did bring it up, which I appreciate. Majin-chan.
Archon allies?
They step forward, and I get mad.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology.
Not answering your question.
Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
But it made everybody happy. They had a bad time, and now they're having a good time. And they have food. All you did was give them food. But now they have good time and food, which is better.
You always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
And you got to know a bunch of people in doing it. Yeah, easy versus make birds do smile face. Yeah. Make birds do the smile face. I love his voice. Yeah, the voice is excellent. It's like
Indeed,
velvety.
indeed. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
Yeah, I didn't see him riding around on a parade
It was
float.
So much fun.
Probably too busy spending time with
Having visited your
Thancred or
village
something.
before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana.
Yeah. This is a pretty clear choice of who's going to be the ruler, huh?
With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
That's a weird thing to say, but like the spirit of it's nice. Yeah, they're not mere chirpers anymore, right? Wait, what did you say, Nasha?
The feeling
Pretty
is
wild.
mutual.
Because
It's
I
not
predicted
just
he would
you
pour a
who would
potion on
love
it.
to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
I wish I had the time to watch cutscenes from this game before they happen and then construct a perfect response to them. That would be amazing having that much time in my life.
You have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
That and also having the restraint to not just rewatch YouTube videos I've already seen about like the Popol Vuh or like the Toltecs. Happy kitty cat. Like, literally, also, if this doesn't at some point involve that guy being like, good job getting all the stones, stupid. I'm going to take your plates.
This is what they look like.
Oh, eating that immediately. Are you kidding me? I would eat that immediately. That would be in my mouth in seconds. That's the most delicious crystal I've seen in this video game, which has included a lot of crystals. This is the most candy-like crystal yet. But Cool Jojo's actor calls Kona's actor Papa Louis. Even though he's the youngest of the four Promises actors, because he was so kind and looked after them when they were new at cons. How cute. It looks like your vitamin gummies. Yeah, is it kind of like a rough shape like that? Mine are like little Dippin' Dots stones. No, not Dippin' Dots, the Dots candies. They look kind of also like beef stock squares, yeah. Looks like treacle. I was thinking about the word treacle today, Mash. I don't know why I was thinking about the word treacle. Oh, probably because it was in a Townsend's video. But I was like, treacle just sounds like trickle, which makes me think of pee for some reason. Like a little trickle. But it's just like it's trickling out of a tree. I guess that's why they call it treacle. It's because I'm Halloween coded? How does that have to do with
Set
pee?
it in the tablet.
Yeah, I think the move is like wait for one of us to collect most of them,
That leaves
kill
6
us,
more.
and take the plates to the dad and be like, so I got all the plates. You didn't say I couldn't kill people to get them. So what does treacle have to do with Halloween? Okay, bye.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikikana next season.
Mm-hmm.
As Dawn Servant, of course.
Ooh. It may not be for Halloween, but it's common to have for Bonfire Night, which is 6 days after Halloween. Having treacle. Oh, so you think there's something in my blood where the treacle's just in my genetics or something. So you had to Google it. It came from a lot of languages. Like in Middle English, treacle means a medicinal salve. Okay. Isn't it like a little, it's like a little treat or something? Treacle's in a syrup? A thick syrup?
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now.
Now we gotta do the other thing. My blood is
Thank
made
you
of
for having
treacle.
us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
That's why they call me Treacletina. Yeah, that's why I almost had my username be Treacletina, because I'm so all about treacle. And I know what it is and how to get it and how to make it and how to use it and what it's used for. And what it feels like or tastes like or smells like.
These are interesting times indeed.
This is a good tune right here. By the way. There's a little flute going on. Love it. A little pipe.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
So they're just going to take the vial and do it also?
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
What's going on, the Dirtle King? You're glad to see me streaming. I'm glad to have you here. What's going on, the Dirtle King? I apologize. Tell me a little bit about what's going on in your life, and I think I might be able to... What was the last thing you remember me playing, Dirtle King? Then I might be able to place you. My brain is, running a little slow these days. Also, I'm not going to read that out loud, Mesh. So is he just going to use the potion to... I don't think he's going to use the potion to fix the reeds. I think he's going to use the potion to blast himself with cool aether. I think he's going to become more ethereally powerful. Hello, Wuklama.
My journey has just started and I feel like I've already met so many wonderful people. Wukavu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is.
Oh, of course. Witcher 3 and Bloodborne. Okay. So it has been a minute, but I hope you're doing well. You're going to rename your character to FFXIV? Why not? Why not, Naja?
And Linuhanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana, and it may help others to do the same. I can't but feel excited about who I might meet over the course of the contest. Let's head back to Zialba of Tia.
She did have the angle of, like, she's about to lose it mentally. She looks very cute for the angle, right? It's the big kitty cat eyes. Back to Tulihiola. For free. Well, Turtle, I hope life has been treating you well in the meantime. Ah, this one. Hello, Hakilja. Oh no, this is just the guy that tells you everything about the place you're in when you go to a new place. So jazzy. So good, man. Ooh, look at this fun pottery. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't look at the pottery. The pottery is not really, to my amateur eyes, not really giving, you know, classic, ancient, Mesoamerican or South American pottery vibes, but, you know, it's still cool. Doesn't have to be. It's been a roller coaster ride. Yeah, I've been well, you know, and I feel like you're very right about that. Doing your best, I feel like, is the best thing to do right now. Can't change everything. Also, there we go. I had to deactivate the source because it was out of sync. I am doing my best. I'm doing a lot of caretaking for my dad right now. So that takes up the majority of my days. But you know what? I'm also taking care of myself and doing a little physical therapy for my knees. Getting stronger and stronger as the weeks go by. Even though it feels like my body is so sore all the time.
And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march towards... I forgot the other word, I'm sorry.
Chances are good we'll find a lecture there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. Oh, didn't I say I was going to do some sort of... Oh, give him Lena's voice? Is that what I should do for Aaronville? One of the images of the concert tonight was a little froggy guy in a pool of red water, and you're like, that's so Dark Souls. Oh my god, the Dark Souls of Philip Glass's performances and accompanying photos. I think I said I was going to have Aaronville be like my Lena accent. What do y'all think? I'm gonna... I also said I could try Irish, but I haven't practiced an Irish accent at all, and it'll sound very not good, I think. So your dreams are pretty similar. You wish me and my dad healing and wellness. You've always meant to check out this game too. It's free up to like a wild amount of content. It's not time gated. It's like you get to an expansion and you're like now you have to start paying. So came up with a really good one earlier this week. That's what I was thinking. Maybe Lena. Consistent bunny accent? I would think so. I think we should do like the bunny rabbits, because like all the bunny rabbits in Raktika Greatwood sounded the same too. So, but Irish should be acceptable. I think I'm gonna do because I also could pull out my Count Chocula accent, but that's like boy, chances are good. But be like let me try to find Lena for a second. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see about what your opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. You only really enjoyed Star Wars The Old Republic as far as MMOs go, but you hear good things about this one. The story is really incredible, and it's really fun to play with folks, I have to say, Dirtle, as an MMO. My only other MMO before this was MapleStory. What voice did I give Bakul Jaja? He could have the Chocula accent? I'll think about it. You recently got back in touch with an old online friend, and you know that she would love this game, and it's just like, when's the right moment to drop in the free trial meme? Yeah, when is the best time to... oh, there you are. What's up, Mesh? When's the best time to rope in somebody? Oh, look at this cool pterodactyl you have. That's very cool. Neat little birdie. Thank you for clapping. The approachable Pelu is awaiting your questions. Yeah, why not? It's free. So the first like chunk of it, which is called A Realm Reborn, it does a lot of ground laying in terms of like all the places that you'll go and the people that you see and all their cultures and stuff and some of the primary concerns. It's kind of laid down there. And it gets expanded as the things go on. It can be like, wow, this is a lot. So Orko Pacha is fun to say. It surely is. But cool Jaja could get the Count Chocula or Deadly Premonition Zombie. Oh, right. Yeah, the Deadly Premonition Zombie voice would be funny. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough of Brukavu's tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern is confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopacha, we depart from the Ark of the Dawn. Then we take the road west to the First Fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, we'll do more stumbling than walking. A Realm Reborn will introduce you to at least one character you'll have fun hating for literal years, yeah. And you get to pick. It's not like they're all characters that everybody hates at one time or another. You'll be like, I don't know about that one person, and then it's just like, damn, I gotta be around this person forever, huh? I'm Agresta, good to see you, and Ale, good to see you as well. Star Wars The Old Republic had some good moments, but it hasn't been able to keep you interested for long since the base game. Is it still updating, Ale? Do take heart when it comes to rugged terrain. We have the most dependable solution. Do we have a shoe puff? Oh my god, I had no idea they still do the Knights of the Old Republic. Damn. I hope Magresta had a good day too. Did you get up to anything fun today, Magresta? Oh, hold on. It's time for running.
I don't think I... damn it! Why is it every time I use my sprint, that's when I think of something? God, I hate myself. I don't hate myself. I'm gonna give myself some grace, okay? It is... I'm doing it for comedic effect, we'll say. I don't know if I got all the Aether Currents back in Hanu Hanu. Back in the village of the Hanu Hanu. The other exciting thing that happened this evening, you saw three women in inflatable paint costumes. That sounds amazing, Mash. In a boogie area of Manchester, iconic. I love it. And Quantum, welcome back. You just told your friend that you were undergoing a mental health revolution. They're currently putting you under the guillotine. Oh no! Well, let's see if we can help that mental health a little bit, Quantum. Also, an ad break will play soon, so if you're not subscribed, folks, you might be seeing an ad soon, just so you know. I'll probably be going over this little card that I'm going to pull for Quantum, but after that, we're going to get back to this game, so... You subscribe to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic after playing it for 10 minutes, but it is a special interest of old, I see. You need a gaming tarot? Okay, I can try that. Let's see what's going on there, Quantum. Let me drop my controller. I didn't do my little finding the Aether Currents thing. Thank you, by the way, for the tier 3 sub as well, Quantum. So let's see about this gaming future. Let's see here. Now, what's a hen night also, Mash? I don't know what that is. Is that like a bachelorette party? I love the idea of wearing inflatable pig costumes too. That is fun. I've never seen something like that before. That is very iconic. And unique. So what is a bachelorette? Okay, so it's like a stag night when it's guys. I don't think I've heard the term hen night before. Usually it's just called a bachelorette party. Alrighty. What do we have for you, Quantum? As I shuffle these cards. I wish I could do the shuffling where you like split the deck in half and then you kind of like... I'm gonna make a mess of it. I'm not even gonna try it. Where you like split it in half and you like flap it between each other. It's really cool. Okay. Quantum, for you, we're starting off with the Magician, which is all about transformation. Turning ideas into reality. Having the resources to take action for something. Being confident in your power as well. So when it comes to gaming, I'd say, if you were thinking of making something, like making a game, you've got what it takes, and it's like, just get in it. Just start it. Just start right now. Don't stop doing the study part of it and start doing the making part of it. And in terms of this is too loud. In terms of video games, I would say, let's say you've been over preparing for things and you're like, oh, I don't think I could. I think I need to watch more of this video before I jump into this raid or something like that. This could be bad advice, especially when it comes to Final Fantasy raids. But maybe you have learned enough and practiced enough, and it's time to get in there and get some learned experience, some like lived experience when it comes to that. So it's time to take what you know and apply it. Oh, bending shuffles are bad for the cards. Interesting. I never thought about that. But you're right. It does kind of maybe bend and flake them a bit, huh? We also have the Hermit here, which is about mentorship and guidance. So it might be time to, let's say you've been doing all this learning, you're ready to get into action. I still think you can do learning with action at the same time, but it would be acting with somebody that like is, if it's a video game, it would be like a mentor in your field or something if it was something in real life. But this is a video game tarot reading. So, running through it with somebody on Discord and being like, man, I'm having a hard freaking time fighting this boss. Maybe like it's time to enroll a mentor. Even though I feel like the Hermit is a card of solitude, I just feel like getting help from somebody, not direct help, but their wisdom. Like, they're not going to do the thing for you, but they're going to say like, oh, I looked at the footage when you were attacking this boss and you are leaving this huge hole here. Or like, I looked at your last attempt at clearing this raid and it looks like
you dropped your combo here, or like you consistently push these buttons out of order and it drops the thing. So like think about that. Be a little more mindful about it. Parading in action with a supportive mentor, something like that. So I feel like it's time to do something. It's time to get into it. It's time to talk to somebody who knows a little bit more about this than you. Not to have them do it for you or even do it with you, but to look at what you've done and say, I can see the problem here. One more, since it is a tier 3. Just kidding, I lied. You don't have to know what that card was. Forget about it. Normally, UK hen nights involve bridal veils and strap-ons, so inflatable pigs may have been for an interesting change. Sounds like it. That sounds very interesting. Anyway, don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that. Why not? Well, this is just something to maybe avoid, Quantum. And that would be the 10 of Cups in reverse. Usually the 10 of Cups is like, yippee, happy ending. Everything is great and everyone's happy. Like, Cups are an emotional card, and the 10 of Cups is the fulfillment of that cycle. This would be like feeling very dysfunctional or upset. It also mentions family problems, but maybe there's a problem in your raid group or the group that you play games with, your D&D group. There could be like an argument that at first doesn't seem very important, but like the way it is had feels damaging and makes someone feel very poorly. So think about that. Be careful about that. When you are going about your gaming business, be mindful of other folks' feelings, because you might be doing something that could definitely upset somebody and could isolate them. Maybe you'll lose a group, you know? So be really, really careful about this. The mentorship thing is great, but also make sure that there's no like casual accidentally stomping on somebody's toes, you know? Be on the lookout of that, Quantum. Okay, so that's your gaming future. Careful, but have fun. You are set up for success. Don't let that emotional chunk of it hinder that, but also don't let your success hinder your enjoyment of playing games with other people, because it's kind of what gaming's about. 10 of Cups, you have all the stuff in cups. 10 of Cups upside down. Oh no, my stuff spilled on the floor. 100%. It's 100% that. So there you go. Thank you for the support, Quantum. I always appreciate you. Oh, I thought we were gonna ride on the shoe puff from Final Fantasy X, but I'm happy to ride on a fuzzy, cute alpaca. Can I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca? It's so fluffy! It's too cute. These animals can traverse Urkelpatch's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants will be lost without them. Go get on the bus, and you'll tell y'all a little bit about your week, which was something, I'm guessing. I'm looking forward to hearing about it, Quantum. Oh, wow. It was really out of control, huh? Wow. God, I am so hungry all out of nowhere. I have some rice that I scooped out around, too. I think it's probably dry and gross. You kind of want an alpaca? Here's the thing. You would have to shear it quite regularly, right? To make sure its fur doesn't get matted and stuff. I think they might be a lot of work, but if you wanted to work with wool, like let's say you really wanted to make your own wool sweaters from alpaca wool, it would be cool.
So they fill much the same niche as the chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea?
Alpaca are native to Yoctoral. Eorzea has chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, where it is not needed anyway?
But must we ride these little monsters?
I get the impression you aren't fond of alpaca. If you let it get all horrible and matted, that's free TikTok content. But you have to make it about somebody else, Magras. You have to be like, this alpaca was left alone in the field to get nasty and matted. That's why I am shaving it for free and then making a free sweater for it and then giving it to an unhoused person. Or you could just lie, that's true. You could be like, I can't believe somebody let these alpacas in the field. I adopted these alpacas after their owner mysteriously died of being negligent to alpacas, you know. Oh man, you had an unconscionable amount of butter chicken? That sounds so good. You've seen some garden alpaca before. They like a bush to eat. That sounds about right. You wanted an enamel mug you saw at the Scottish Artist Exchange Shop. It has an owl backpaca with a little bag on. That sounds adorable.
When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat at me and it was the foulest stench you can imagine.
I see. What did they like to ride? Alpaca bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle.
We're really doing this then.
Oh no, they died of some alpaca human transferable disease. I thought that was real for a sec, Mash. Killed by my alpacas for 2 infrequent haircuts. Yeah, alas. Indeed. Anyway, now these are my alpacas, and I'm gonna shave them just for this one TikTok video that's gonna get 1.3 million views. And then I'll wait until I find some different alpacas that are still neglected and matted. So was my information helpful to you?
Yeah, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Good, I'll take my payment now.
What? You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me.
The Pelu people value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. I know my character's gonna be like, ah yes, just like the dog people from the fairyland that I went to that is very real, in the other dimension. And everyone's like, she has a lot of trauma from saving the world. She doesn't mean anything offensive. It's just a lot of trauma. I'm sorry about it, though. You know?
Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice.
Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends are never gonna believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels.
Off you go then, and thank you.
Look at it, Fuzzy.
I better not get spit on again.
You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they.
I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpaca to reach Urkopacha, that's what we'll do.
What a fun little tune. So inquisitive. Are we gonna be riding now? Have any of you ever dealt with a llama or an alpaca?
Turali poets of yore sang of a
I don't even know if I've seen one in real life.
Even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal.
I see some like aloe-like plants, some cacti.
The 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb
your favorite
the
zone?
sun's
Yeah.
serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Urkopacha. What are the over-under bets on hearing Emmett Selk's voice again tonight? Like, you haven't even been to the bottom of the ocean? B-word? Like, I feel like they're gonna keep pulling his voice out of somewhere. Is
So
every
this
expansion
is
gonna be Emmett
Urkopacha.
being like...
I've never actually been here before.
I feel like every expansion's gonna be like, remember that one thing Emmett said that one time? I hope he gets royalties for that. That's right! Manny, I'm so jealous of your cool poncho. Your poncho's... Is it soft? Your poncho's made of alpaca. Is it like soft? Oh, good. And she's speaking. This is great. I don't have to do Jennifer's voice.
The air is so crisp and clear.
Are we, now when we speak of crisp and clear, are we at a higher elevation, therefore the oxygen is thinner? Or is this a valley?
Mountains everywhere you look.
Gotta be careful when you go up a mountain, dude. Oxygen is like, it's scary up there. You know how Will has a redeem effect where it makes a photocopier noise and pauses the frame and drags it out of the screen so things get long? Basically, an alpaca is a sheep that had that happen. It's like, neat, 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 blink. Yeah. That's so cool. I do love a good natural fiber, Manny. So breathable, you know?
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
It's a cool mountain.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Probably a big old monstie up there.
Oh, do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
I am betting you, I don't know anything about this person, but is this the scene? You were telling me there's a character where, I don't remember his actual name. I think it's Koana. Is this Koana's voice actor doing a different voice and thus he'll be speaking to Koana later? I'm just trying to guess now the game she plays. I'm probably dead wrong. Completely different person, probably. Beautiful
I should
eyes.
introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Love the hair.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpello.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens.
Whoa, look
I
at the
asked
gold
Pelu Pelu who
rings.
sent me the road
Gorgeous.
To give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Isn't mezcal like a real liquor? This guy is Zaralja's Weasley sidekick, the Palacier. Okay.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
I think that's a real life beverage.
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit
Agave!
made from
It
distilled agave
is! That's cool.
Yes, it must have
Fun.
done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious story. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna warn us of something.
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Happy kitty cat.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
I wonder what their issue could be. What do we gotta solve here?
Yes. They do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Literally smash cut to her opening her wallet and being like, I'm out of money. Tequila is a more specific type of mezcal, basically. Interesting. And Naja, it is your favorite liquor. How about
Watranpello's
that?
down the path, off the main road. Don't get lost.
You know she's lost
It's
already.
right there.
It's right there. And then she's like, do you think she's got Zorro brain from like Zorro from whoa, kitty cat. Wow. Cool fashion. Zorro from One Piece, like it'll be like, yeah, go left, and he's like somewhere in like Zimbabwe by the end of it. It's just like all you have to do is go left instead of right. It's like, wow, now he's in the actual real life world in Zimbabwe. Blue agave tequila is some smooth ass mezcal. Not your favorite liquor, but also very good. The first time you had tequila, you're like, oh, liquor can taste good. You know what? I don't know if I've had tequila before. I've had vodka, which is different, and it doesn't taste good. This expansion has been compared to One Piece a lot, probably because it's got a light tone. How we're trying to become the Pirate King. That's actually what we're doing.
This is it. Watchun Pelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. Wuklama should have arrived before us.
There she is. Losing money.
Ugh, that is not good.
You've come all this way for the right section? Well, that means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant.
Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility.
How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for the adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come on, third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away.
The finest lady? Well, I like the sound of that. Alright, well, I guess a little look wouldn't hurt.
What did we just talk about?
Haroldville, what did you...
Vodka tastes like spicy paper to you. Interesting. Tequila is basically like if vodka tasted good. Interesting.
Shachona from far off Shock Tyrol.
Oh, sorry. Not Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, well, Shachona from far off Shock Tyrol. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. Can't imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time.
Of course. My shop doors are always open.
A good smoky mezcal is great for sipping, huh? Is it? So here's the thing, because I don't like whiskey. I wouldn't like... It's not like whiskey, right? Because that's like... like, so fiery. Oh, a 50-50 tequila pink lemonade? That does sound dangerous, though. I love a fruity drink, but I can get really wasted. I can get drunk on like one glass of wine. So tequila is probably not a good idea for me, right? It'll make you make that sound. The really? Is it Bernie? You're simply not going to ask why Wuklama is Jennifer Coolidge, but you knew it was Jennifer Coolidge, which means I guess my accent isn't too bad. My little impression isn't bad, huh? Oh, you remember the best fun fact for voices? You're looking forward to sharing that in about April. I'm looking forward to remembering that you said that in April.
You were saying about something that saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklama fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only clear resource is a firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter, should you make your disinterest plain.
You don't know, but if whiskey makes you do that, you'd wager mezcal will also make you do that. Yeah, that's true. It is still alcohol, huh? But there's nothing... The thing about whiskey is there's nothing that tastes good about it to me. It's just all bad. The flavor isn't like, yum, yum, yummy, you know? Cheap liquor does make you do that, yeah. You were wondering why Wuklama... I need a voice. Listen, I have a very small pool of voices I can draw on. So, maybe I haven't had the right whiskey. Ugh. That's my least favorite response to whenever I'm like, I don't like this thing. They're like, well, you haven't watched the right thing. Or you haven't kissed the right thing. Or you haven't, eaten the right thing. Maybe I don't like whiskey. Maybe I know. Maybe I know I don't like whiskey. Maybe I know I'm not a movie watcher. Maybe I know. Oh, you haven't watched the right movie. Maybe I know. I have to go sleep with 12 movies just to find out I don't like movies, Okay, you have had more expensive stuff, but you just can't afford it. I see you. But you do now like movies? I don't know if I'm a movie. I'm not like, in my off time, I'm not like, time to plug in a movie. I'm not that girl. I'm not like that girl. I'm not into that. I'm not going to put on a movie electively out of nowhere. And if I do, you'll hear about it. It'll be like the one I watch a year. I'll be like, you know, I put on this flick. And you guys will like, your jaws will hit the floor. I'm not a movie person. I'm a baseball person. I'm like an Antiques Roadshow person. I'm a listening to the Ancient America's YouTube channel person. Or like Townsend's person. You know? So, but I'm not a movie person. I may just not be a whiskey person. Because I'm pretty sure the one time I had it, it was like somebody had spent a good bit of money on buying this whiskey to try it out. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. And I'm like, like that was it. So you went to the movies this afternoon. What did you watch? And did you enjoy it? Okay, now you have soup left for the break. Is this that burnt soup though? Tina enjoys movies in the same way a teacher puts on a movie for the classes. Yeah, I'm like, all right, y'all, let's watch something together. You know, listen, I'm too sick to grade your paper, so we're watching a movie. It was a new Captain America. I didn't know there was a new Captain America. Oh my god, who's in it? Who's the heroes that are in it? But what did I try? MASH. It was sometime in 2014 or something. I was probably like 22 or 23 trying out somebody's whiskey. So I don't know. No idea. So Captain America's in it. But what about his like hero, his sidekick, Bucky? Or Winter Soldier or whatever. Or the Red Skull. Who was in it? Do I know them? You've never had a whiskey that you like? See, badgers here to defend me. Sometimes you can try whiskey, you can try something and not like it and not need to have 50 versions of it. Oh my god, it's Reaper Spear. So good to see you. Bucky is running for Congress right now. In the movie or in real life? What? I thought he was all like pissed off and edgy or something at some point. Oh, you made your own soup, which isn't burnt. Thank God. Alrighty. Valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. Thank God Estinian's not here right now. Okay, in the Marvel Comics universe, that is his current status. Interesting. So he went from like being like kind of anti-hero from the gifs I've seen to like running for Congress. Good for him. That sounds like a lot of people's Congress stories. Taste change over a decade? Great, yeah. Sure. Can always give it a try. Just like movies. I'll just keep watching them until I like them. I'll get married to a movie and 40 years later being like, did I ever like movies? Did I ever love this movie that I've been married to for 40 years? Or is this movie my beard that I'm putting on for the world so that they think that perhaps I too, like them, like movies? When I could have married a beautiful young YouTube video when I was a young lady. The Marvel movies are like main request patches. You're like, oh, Estinian is over there now. Noted. Okay. Whiskey people refuse to accept that they don't like their stinky poison. It's a refined thing. Listen, you're more refined than me, MASH. You're more refined than me. Like a nightmare evening would be watching a movie and drinking whiskey at the same time. That sounds like hell to me. Listen, you're more refined than I am. I don't do this. I'm not the cinema. I'm not the whiskey. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. I wake up in the theater in the middle of the night. Oh my god, that's cute, Twafa. The lyrics I appreciate. You watched the movie Dr. Strangelove. You didn't notice how many naming innuendos movie have. Well, it starts off with Strangelove, right? You're not much of a whiskey person anymore, though, because you barely drink anything. But one day, maybe you'll just sip it to enjoy it. Meanwhile, I'll continue drinking my water, and occasionally I'll put some vodka and some orange juice so I can get through a hard cutscene where they're doing character assassination on a woman again. I'll have to excuse myself to go fix up whatever form of juice I have in my refrigerator at the time and whatever form of vodka I have in the cabinet at the time. If anything. What about movies doesn't do it? There's not much I can do while I'm doing it. It's like, you know, it's just happening, you know. Yeah, I get antsy. That's the thing, Gish. I'm a doer. I gotta be doing something.
It's not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryl, Alce, and I will speak with the merchants. Wuklama, you and Ervil might try approaching travelers and passers-by.
I have a question to ask that I hope isn't rude. Are these grown people in the background? Are they grown people that are short? That's it. That's my only question. They're short adults. Okay, thank you. Listen, I've seen real short folks like Kryl, and I've seen like Highlander folks. Like, you know, whatever. So we've seen elves and stuff. I've never seen someone who's like this middle height, which is usually reserved for the children height in this game. But like Lalafell are so identifiably, well, that's just them. But these folks look like they're the children of people. So it's not a city of babies. I was curious. Do these folks, do the Pelu Pelu show up in any other Final Fantasy video games? Because like Lalafell, I think we're in one as well. They're in like a few. These different little guys. You know, sometimes they got an onion sprout coming out of their head, but they're like still Lalafell. They were in 10. I just thought that was a kid. I played that game. How about that? A handful of them might be like teenagers, but the Pelu are genetically small. Damn, so they were in 10. I played that game. I have to tell you, that was the least weird thing of the game. I was like, all right, whatever, some kid is, you know, whatever, who cares? Some kid's here. Did not clock that that was like a specific kind of people. You don't watch movies of your own accord, which is kind of weird. Someone doing like a movie night in Discord, you'll show up. Someone doing pirate movie streams on Twitch, you wouldn't attend that. Putting a movie on for yourself, though, no way, yeah. My dad's a movie watcher. He loves watching movies. My brother watches movies. My mama loves movies. She might be the biggest movie watcher. I'm just not that kind of girl. You know. Hi, Alex. Alex, can I tell you what we thought of your outfit today? Alex, your outfit. So I was comparing different people's outfits to different like things you would eat on Valentine's Day, and your outfit was giving me a very fancy drink. That maybe it's like a bubble tea with the umbrella. I was thinking bubble tea, like a boba thing. That's like dragon fruit and raspberry, and like the raspberry is kind of sinking into the dragon fruit, so it gets this kind of cool streaks down the side of the cup. It's like a big tall cup of like a very tasty treat, kind of an expensive drink, and it's a seasonal thing, so it's only around for like 2 weeks or so. But everyone's talking about it. Everyone's taking pictures of themselves holding the drink and drinking the drink. So I'm trying to get Tina to enjoy things I doesn't enjoy again. It's whiskey is the thing MASH is trying to convince me is good. You'd rather put your time into a game, right? I would rather be gardening, honestly, than watching a movie. But, you know, I can't always be gardening, I guess. You have phases. There's times where you don't feel like watching movies for months. And then sometimes, I think it's the spirit of Hideo Kojima invested in you. He takes you over and he's like, listen, my body is sleeping right now, so I have to possess your body to watch more movies. Because I think he watches movies literally nonstop. Maybe like a dragon fruit thing from Juice Generation. Is that like a trendy drinking spot? See, Alex, some folks are just not whiskey people.
Kriya, pray investigate some of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use? Let's relate it to the third promise.
Time to go talk to folks. Oh, your character's still on screen. Oh my god, I forgot. Thank you. Naja, thank you so much for the bits. I'm contributing to the post Final Fantasy XIV fund of other Final Fantasy games. I don't care about the order, because what if you just played all of them? I think I will probably just play all of them, Naja. But maybe it moves 6 up a little bit, eh? I gotta get into it. The clown is very in this year. So if I beat Dawn Trail and like I'm all caught up and stuff, we might have to do the clownery. That'll be fun. Wait. And of course we'll also do tactics too. You don't know if the Juice Generation is trendy. It's no Jamba Juice in its peak, but it is still around. Thank you so much, Naja. You are so sweet. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but thank you all for the bits this week. You're going to go to bat for Final Fantasy 15, but that said, yes, all of them, they're all going to be good, right?
The Dawn Servant's Elector? I thought you were the new face in town. We're here for the right of succession, I take it. I mean, I don't care who sits on the throne, as long as they keep Terral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip on our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I'd say. No, thank you, I don't drink. Actually, I bet Creature could take a drink, or 3, on the road and still be good. You're being very honest in saying you don't want to push 6 ahead if I'd rather tackle tactics first. This is true. I'll see what mood I'm in, because there's so many different, like, it's like going to, like, I don't know, like an ice cream shop and being like, you know, I do love cherry ice cream, but this, like, this different flavor looks good to me today. Maybe I'll do mint instead. You know? There are too many Final Fantasies and they're all long. I bet I could do those pixel ones, you know. I could maybe take a few months and knock them out, you know. Oh, yeah, right. You're asking about the Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard there's another contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. You're in the last chapters of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. God, I gotta play that one too, yeah? I get around to it. These little dudes have made some big-ass houses. I do kind of want to get in on these houses. Can you go in? Adequately sized doors for taller people than the Pelu Pelu. You find the early ones kind of repetitive and basic story-wise. You never really got through 4. Well, I mean, they were kind of like fielding the way for the genre, so it is kind of be an experience that like maybe may not be as nuanced as the newer ones. But there's definitely going to be something you can take away with it. You feel like 6 is going to be dramatically different from like 15 or 16 or Tactics or Strangers or Rebirth or 4 or 8 or yeah. I think probably once you get beyond like 4, like I'm sure 1, 2, or 3 are variations on a theme. And then as the numbers go by, it's like the technology improves, the story writing improves, what they're trying to do with the game improves, the experience you're doing with the game, you know? Make wild swings between the serious ones and the bat doo-doo ones. This is your play order. Yeah, I'll put them in a bag and shake them up like this and roll it on a table and then just have that decide it. Stranger Paradise is here. I hear is wild, you know. You got 16 for Christmas. You might play it in 3 years. That's right, because you're working on that list of 4. I was like, pick out 4 or escape so you can get through stuff. You're excited for the Final Fantasy VI stream, Strafo, because you want to know if it's just you, but also, until then, you're going to try to poison the opinions about the game as much as possible. Don't worry, it'll never affect me. Stranger of Paradise, you heard, was pretty hard, though, huh? You finished 2 of those games already? Good on you! One of them was atrocious. Which one was the atrocious one, or Escape? Electors? Oh yeah, I've heard about the Right of Succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zerol Jaja. The first promised one's he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers, in the thousands column potentially. So many new trading opportunities are spread happiness far and wide. Others been coming around my way of thinking, so I have begun crafting goods inspired by the Resilient Sun. Would you care to purchase anything? No, I would not. Clear, concise, no. Very well, you said you want to know about the Elector. I could help you. But I won't. I can tell you're not a supporter of Zerol Shah or his policies.
Okay. Fair enough. You once heard that Final Fantasy VI is the whiskey of Final Fantasy games. So that's very refined and classic then. You played Stranger Paradise with Adrian. He was making it hard for himself until you told him to stop. So you were playing it like with him or like alongside him? Like at the same time he was?
Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, I'm pretty sure you should admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and the nervous darlings may attempt to spit on you, and that's just smells.
You're not annoying about it, Mash. It's a good bit. I'm not annoyed about it at all. It's not annoying. You're fine. Please continue to suggest movies for us to watch, you know.
It happened to a visiting buyer not too long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher. He's so mad at me for not giving him a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows anything and everything happens on the ranch.
So we gotta talk to Tobley, huh? Toblerone? I didn't know that game had co-op. So it's co-op. He was trying to make David and Goliath the game. And you're like, hurry up and turn down the difficulty. I'm trying to get to the next cutscene. Yeah. I feel like at some point that like, oh, I gotta do this hard mode because Dark Souls takes over. This is so adorable, Magresta. Look at you. You look adorable. Also, is this your ride? Is this a mount or is this here? Is this yours? Is this your like ride? Or are you just leaning against it? This looks like it belongs to you. So cool outfit. You do look like a Star Wars for sure. Absolutely. But not like an evil empire. You're like some of the resistance. You think Stranger Paradise is built around multiplayer? I had no idea. I feel like no one's mentioned it to me. You know, that's cool though that it's built around multiplayer stuff. Those Stranger Paradise streams were very good. I don't think I watched a lot of it because I wanted to play it myself eventually. Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like even though it can look like Stormtrooper, it feels like what Magressa's got going on is more like this is the person who would like, you know those like weird spider camels from Fallen Order? Like it feels like the Spammels or whatever they're called. It feels like Magressa would be like, come quick and ride upon my Spammel and then escort us to safety and then, you know, is like the local organizer in that area against the bad guys. You're like those girls that take pictures in front of fancy cars on the street for Instagram. I did not know girls are doing that, but I love it. That is, in my mind, this is your ride. So, I'm buying into the fantasy. Yeah, like Hoth Rebels, exactly. Like, Magressa's coordinating attack. She's got everybody around the table. Like, everyone just thinks that she's just like, you know, whatever, just some spammer writer or something. But, like, she's the one that's like, we're going to tie these AT-AT's legs together. Oh, look at this. Okay. Yo, doing the Michael Jackson lean is wild on your alpaca. Love this cute little pink and blue bow on the thing, though. Very cute. Yeah, you would expect Spammels to look like pigs, to be made of spam, right? But instead, they're camels, but spiders at the same time. Very terrifying. I should attune, because I'll be mad later when I don't. Oh yeah, I'm sure alpacas do not care about physics at all. They're like, gravity? What's that? I'm gonna walk up a mountain vertically. Nothing quite as relaxing as a cup of coffee. I was wondering when coffee and chocolate would be mentioned. I wonder if that... Now, mezcal being kind of the drink of choice here is great, but I wonder if chocolate is going to factor into things. Because cacao is so important that it was like a currency. And it's also important to a lot of the rights, both political and religious. So, the llama said, "Oh yes, the pink, the blue, and the white, very trans rights. Love it." Wait, alpaca make goats look like Einstein, right? Yeah.
You have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I must bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was an enchanting ornament.
Honestly, I am so. When it comes to like, would you like this clothing item? I feel like I am very impressionable, especially if it's a poncho. I would buy a poncho and then I'd be like, I can't wear this out of my house. People are going to think I'm appropriating the culture. It looked like they were eating chocolate. Oh, I have to go back and look then.
Anyways, I did manage to learn that Tobley is a man to talk about in terms of the contest. Now, if they'd only share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found.
I thought it was Estinian as well, yeah. The llama said trans rights. Alpaca said trans rights. They all say trans rights, yeah.
Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca range isn't far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return.
Let's look. They did have some kind of pods on the table. So those are skewers. think cocoa pods are a little different looking. That's grapes and that's oranges, and these are like breads. And then they have some jugs that have little like llamas and alpacas on them. Use the skewers, yeah. Man, I'd go for some chocolate. Such a cute alpaca. Oh my god. Look at its beautiful little eyes. So beautiful. Hey Mal, good to see you. How are you doing today? Good old chocolate meat. It would not be like completely out of the realm to mix chocolate and meat. Chocolate is an ingredient in some moles, so could be used as some sort of like sauce to cover in meats in the terms of like barbecuing it or something. He's doing good. That's good to hear. It's time to talk to Wuklama. Maybe she'll be voiced. Oh, I see. You think they look like they're like Einstein in terms of their adherence to physics and not in their genius. I see.
That's a lot of alpaca. Still, we don't know the head. Oh, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course.
I told the story, I think, literally last week, but there was a restaurant. There's like a catering business called like Chicken Steak and Chocolate Cake that we used to drive by, and I was so intrigued by it. But the windows were boarded up, so I was like, what's going on here? I don't know.
Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobley?
Tobley? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though.
You can't? Is this part of the contest?
All I can say is Tobley often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, although who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a good deal, he might let his identity slip.
Oh, so it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobley a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all.
What do you have to offer Wuklama? Not to judge, but like, what are you gonna give him? What are you gonna give?
Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobley. Let's ask some questions first and narrow down the field.
Snake, what is going on with your internet? Do you think it's the weather?
Great. We can meet back here to share our impressions.
Okay, cool. You're doing a really great impression so far, Wuklama. I love your Jennifer Coolidge. Okay.
And look at you and your baby alpaca. Oh my god, it's like a little baby.
That's so ridiculous. This game is truly ridiculous. So funny. All right, I talked to Mablu, who might be Tobley.
Huh? Well, obviously I'm not Tobley. I mean, oops, I shouldn't say that. You're meant to go find out for yourself who Tobley is, or an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck.
He's a diligent ranch hand.
Oh, visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpaca will spit on you if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movement slow and deliberate.
Okay, they mentioned they're like pungent something or other. Here's your alpaca. Oh no, Snake is about to disconnect, but nice alpaca. The weather in Canada is wild right now for you, at least. Is it like a lot of snow or something? It's 5 degrees Celsius there. That's like 41 to America. It's about that. I think it's that temperature here too. A nonchalant ranch hand.
Am I Tobley?
Yeah, that's me. Excellent work for the third promise in our entourage. Sharp instinct. Shall we commence the right succession then? That's definitely not Tobley. A boastful ranch hand.
You think I might be Tobley? Oh, baby, I am. All I'll say is in this village, none have feared more alpaca than I.
She did say be very prideful. Maybe it's the boastful one. You got snow up close to your knee right now? That's too much snow. We had a little bit of snow earlier today, but now there's rain going on.
I see we're both done with our interrogations, so who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but I'll hear you pick.
Might be... Now, I think it... Here's the thing. I don't think it's a nonchalant one. They said... She said they'd mentioned their like, pungent subject or something, so I think it might be the children one. Wow, schools are fully canceled. That sounds about right. If it's snowing up to your knee, that sounds very dangerous.
Oh, the worker's so intent on the stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask of our mystery ranch hand, so to speak.
A Scooby-Doo reference? A Scooby-Doo reference?
We know it's you, Tobley, and to prove it, I'll propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for the confirmation of your true identity.
An offer I'll gladly accept. As you correctly guessed, I'm indeed Tobley, head ledger of the Wanchupello and head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Kagul Jaja's chosen electors.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Aha! In a place featured in the Tuliala saga, just as we thought! I was right to trust your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time.
I was gonna guess they're all Tobley.
She found you out fair and square, Tobley. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity if her bid had ended here.
Cool. It's fine, Michi. You're good. You think Wooklama would make a good cat version of Scooby-Doo? Definitely. She would go zoinks for sure. And Roro.
Reducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
I love her so much. She is so funny. She's a goofball. Is this the warlike one? Yeah. The wheel doesn't look too much like the one that I saw on the Tolmec thing tonight. I think it was more like a gilded ceramic thing. Pretty wild if you fail that puzzle, they make you start over with a new character. I'm sure she just forks over some more cash.
I am told the head ledger, Tobley, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobley. That's part of the test.
Well, it's probably the one that we're talking to. What's going on here? Oh, wow. Looking over at Tobley, eh?
You're Tobley.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
All he did was intimidate that poor little guy.
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
There are 2 other successors that still have to guess, but they probably don't have time for all these games.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat.
Love all the gold and accessories on these guys.
In the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
I like that their phrases and stuff are dealing with ledgers and things. That's cute.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
This seems like that first bit of Twilight Princess where you have to herd goats for some reason. And it's like, goat on, or whatever. Do I have a voice for Zaranja yet? He could be Count Chocula. We could do...
Ich thought you very cool with you. This is the voice for Zaranja.
Yeah, go in or something. I hope we do Alpaca in. That would be a kick-ass minigame. So good.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures?
No, they're probably like
Doesn't sound like much
squirrely
of a
as hell.
challenge.
Oh, this is the voice you want him to have? Okay, we'll give him this voice. I'm gonna beat everybody up and become a warlord.
Look at this cute ass little creature. Oh my god, she's so cute. So stunty. Nature is just stunting on us. Look it.
This is a special.
Her hair, her lashes.
Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
Special kind of alpaca. It gets up and it starts going pa pa pa. I would love to see it. It gets up and it whips out a book like, all right, bitch, I'm summoning my cat. You know?
Stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Aaron
He's so
feels.
good. They look fake like a teddy bear. They're just so cute. And thanks, Ryan, for reminding me to drink some water. Oh my god, I would die. I can't let something happen to my face. Screaming?
Oh, that stinks. I can't.
Hilarious.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely
A lot of
calm.
spitting in this expansion, huh?
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed.
Gross.
Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
That's so gross. It's so gross. Ooh, I didn't need to know.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
I'm gonna be chasing this thing to Kingdom Come.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
I know the alpaca's so cute, but the spitting is a problem with alpaca and llama in real life. Like, they will spit on you, and it's... That's not my thing. Sure, for other folks it's something, but I would never. You need to wash your face, honey.
And good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Well, she's got to get over it somehow, I suppose.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only.
Oh no.
Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
Bring snacks. Maybe some alfalfa for the alpaca.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
You should specify that they have to come back alive.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
It's culture. You gotta embrace the culture, Wiklama. You decided to make it home before logging back in. Smart idea, Quantum. Smart idea.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Well, being a leader is not about cajoling people into doing what you want them to do. It's about, finding the middle ground and approaching people where they are on their level, Not like shouting down at them decrees that you have, but being like, hey, listen, let's meet up,
Very well. This won't take long.
You're just gonna go right to the field and catch an alpaca.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to
He didn't
consider.
specify that the
A
alpacas be
beast is
alive,
a
right?
beast. All yield to strength.
Yeah. You're gonna get some dead alpacas down there, buddy. After this cutscene, I gotta go feed my dog. She's
So
turning into
far, this
bones and skeletons right
experience
now.
has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
I bet you enjoy their fur, though. Look at me, I'm not helping.
That doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit
I'm like,
aside,
girl, this is who I'm helping?
Just another animal.
Yep. You can wear a mask if you want to. Zaralja, I will simply handle it. Indeed.
Are you alright, Uklamat? We thought we heard you scream.
Totally fine and not covered in spit.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Totally different. You want to share two big things that have happened? Just so you know, when I take the break, I mean, I can read it on the break, certainly. I am going to be taking the break soon.
Scream, in other words.
But I am going to have to, go feed the dog, go get my snackies, all that stuff. Heat up my cold rice.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
I hope this cutscene won't last too much longer. We're catching them up, and then we're gonna go learn about alpaca. Okay. Well, that's good. I think that's a healthy way to do that, Quantum, because if I recall correctly, I think this person did draw a boundary with you and was just like, we're not like that. Like, we're not romantic, you know? So, yeah, you can share part 2 later. Yeah. I vaguely remember you, like, saying that it was a really bad falling that you two had and that she didn't feel the same way about you, so I don't think it'd be a good idea to try to pursue anything romantic with a person who's already stated they're not interested in that, you know? Okay, I'm going to take a break and play us some music. It looks like the ad break is going to be running soon, too. What happened to my music? Ah, beans. Hold on, I got to grab the music. Here we go. I'm going to feed my dog and get a little snack, and I will return for some alpaca shenanigans. I'll see y'all soon. Hold on, let me do the break thing. It's time for more Final Fantasy XIV. I also forgot how freaking bright my room is until I got back into it. I'm like, that's so bright. We are trying to help Wuklama become the claimant to the throne, or I guess the next successor to the throne, by helping out folks all among the lands of Tuliolol? Wait, what's the greater name? Tiral, I think? Tiral, I think, is the greater, like, area, and Tuliolol is the capital. Yeah, she wants to be Dawn's servant. Tiral. Got it. Hell yeah, okay. We have already helped one, sort of city center of folks to reclaim their power and, reinvigorate their crops. So we're going to help out another city center. The folks here in Wachu... No, it's not Machu Picchu. It's Wachu something or other. Damn. It's Urkopacha. There it is. We're in Urkopacha right now with the Pelu Pelu people. And we gotta capture an alpaca. That's it. That's all. All we have to do is catch an alpaca. Oh, and your cat didn't scratch you, but he sulked the whole way. He didn't even settle into being carried. He stayed with his limbs splayed all over in protest. I see. Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca was an important lake, by the way. And I do believe it is also a South American lake. You looked up Cabaret. It looks interesting. Most Oscars won by a film, which is 8, which still didn't win for Best Picture. Can you believe it? Wild. That would be a great way to do it, Cerno. A Pokeball I do think would work. Yeah, Lake Titicaca was a pretty important lake. Good for transportation, honestly. It's a huge lake as well.
I had to go wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff for me just to make sure?
Why are you facing into my body? That's wild.
The stench has ruined my sense of smell.
Slash sniff emoji.
Hey, I saw that look.
I think we're a little too close to Wuklama.
Can you still smell it? Be honest.
Alright, Aaronville's got an idea. Aaronville wishes to discuss the feat of gold. Okay, the feat of the reeds was previous. The feat of gold is it, eh? Maybe we have to get some hay to feed to the alpaca to make them want to come to us. As Wuklama helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are very wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task.
You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas.
Wait. No, I'm thinking of tame impala. Never mind.
How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one?
Is an impala also a alpaca-like animal?
With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes a spitting beast.
Oh, wonderful. Give me one of those then.
Of course. You better pay for it, though. It's like an antelope. Okay. Never mind. They're more like dik-tiks, which I do love those little dik-tiks. They're such little creatures. They're so funny. Have you forgotten we're a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, you have to find a saddler and make him an offer. They don't come cheap, though. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You just want to say dik-tik, of course. It's a fun thing to say.
You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin.
I do. I'll lend you some money. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Maybe if we all pitch in?
No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow.
I love the hat. It's a cute accessory, Gish. And apparently they're from Final Fantasy X. I didn't even know. I do remember the hat from 10. But I don't remember them being like a people all around the realm. In that case... It would be so funny if he spat in her hand. Like, this is what she'll need. That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade it for... Oh my god, it's the paperclip to a whole house quest. Wow. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for even more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with. This is like, you gotta get a can of dog food for the chain shop that's in Link's Awakening. Oh boy. Yeah, kind of like the Albed. Oh my god, if we had Albed in this game, that'd be wild. There was only... Oh wait, Tobli particularly was a Pelu Pelu in Final Fantasy X? There was just one?
Okay, that's a nice gesture, but you think I could turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's like 10,000 times more.
He managed the high pel and musical act. How about that? And now you have Tobli in this. That's cute. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more.
Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alpha knows 1 million kill.
I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. This would be the expansion for it, Cerno, with how there is like a ball game that was important to many Mesoamerican and South American cultures. Like you probably know about it. It was just like kicking a ball through a hoop, and the hoop was stationed on the wall and stuff like that. This ball game was super important, so this would be the time to have Blitzball. I'm kind of surprised they don't. The whole outfit is a more culturally accurate recreation of the Final Fantasy X outfit. I assume the pattern and stuff is, yeah. I'm sure it was all one color fabric, but they still had like the drape cape at the top, and then like a tunic, and then the pants, but they were probably different colors. But I do vaguely remember like it being predominantly red.
But I hate it when you're right.
Then, let me help you with your deal making.
Yushbi said no Blitzball and then laughed dismissively when they all revealed this expansion because everyone was yelling it out. Yeah, ball game. It would have been perfect, but I'm sure would have been a nightmare to accomplish and to make anything like Blitzball or anything like the ball game that these ancient cultures would have played.
Oh, hello again.
Ma Blue, I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. Is it alright if I aid them now? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked.
As long as Wuklaba goes alone to capture Alpaca, she's free to accept assistance from whoever she likes.
Hooray! Let's see about getting you a saddle then, third promise.
You expect to see the Albed in Mericidia. That would be cool. Do you think you'd be able to like collect the tokens of their language or something?
I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu.
I'm trying to reserve the Valley Girl voice. Lias? Is that her name? I forgot. The blonde who's now an Alamigo is the main Valley Girl I have. So I try to reserve that voice for her, but you know. Should the rest of us stay behind perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Bob Lugon, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, though, Kriya, I think you should go with Wuklama.
You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, so I'm sure there's sage advice there to share.
Okay, you got it. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with.
As if I'd do such a thing! But, I'll leave that wool with Kriya anyway. The better to keep my hands free.
Your sexuality is Lise in A Realm Reborn getting similar sounding words mixed up. I don't even remember that she did that. Was that more like what her sister would have done? Is that like a goofy thing her sister would do? And then it's like, well, I gotta carry the bit over.
To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares.
I haven't done that yet today, so I feel like I can do it. Oh, Lise was more put together. Oh man, hold on. Was Lise the name of the sister who doesn't exist anymore? And then like... What is her name? What's the blonde girl's name? I don't remember, man. I haven't talked to her in so long. I know she was in Ed Walker for a little bit. It's because I didn't play the 1.0, I was like... Oh, Ida was the sister from before. Right. Yeah. Hello, Havli. Whew. Oh, yeah, this one? Interesting song. What's up, Galaxy Geek? Good to see you. A bunch of beautiful women are staring at you.
Can I do something for you?
We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca.
Saddles at Howley Pike.
With this basket of fine alpaca wool.
What does a saddlemaker have? Does a saddlemaker have for wool? Besides, this will barely cover us. Cause a steel strap. I'll offer you something I actually want.
Maybe some mezcal.
Well, what might that be?
Ugh, but hey, mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at a day's end when I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of the quality stuff and got yourself a deal.
Well, this bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mezcal could be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column.
So we really gotta trade up.
Hold on, did you say Third Promise? Oh, my offer's changed. Saddle's gonna cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least.
3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price?
Because I support the man of ambition who see my business prosper. The Raja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Huh, lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, Third Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price.
Man, trying to cuddle up to the people who just want to grind you down for war. You know you could be killed the next day, my dude. Hate it when folks are like, why challenge the ruling class when I could be their little B-words forever, you know? Yeah, my career goal is war profiteering. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring more customers.
Those are our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklama. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They make themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted.
Oh, there's a big old lizard person over there. Cool. Love their outfit. The black with the accented colors is beautiful.
Still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the Second Promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havel, convinced that the First Promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit.
But what about you, Maplu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say.
I'm 70,000 years old, but thanks. I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when Yakui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn's servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was.
Congrats on your 3-stream streak, Galaxy Geek. Proud of you.
Well, then I better make sure I win this contest.
But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so expensive.
Well, weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have the head for trade or the stomach for alpaca, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliola on the line.
Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn's servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration, so let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs the wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance.
An old person who needs wool. Oh? Oh, yeah, that guy. Maybe he needs wool. Remember that old guy with the cool haircut?
Of course, the Weaver. Ballnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him.
Let's go hunt down that guy we saw like an hour or two ago. I bet this would be a fun experiment to try at like a convention or something. You can always trust a cat dad, indeed. I feel like you can go to convention with like a pin and be like, I'll trade you this pin for this thing. I'll trade you this thing for a drink. I'll trade you a drink for this thing. And then walk away with like, and that's how I got my 1-to-1 scale cosplay of Xenos or whatever. You know, you could walk away with some good stuff if you traded up at a convention, you know. Did they do this at FanFest? Did they do a little trading game at FanFest? It was official? Oh my god, that's so cute. Love that. You might also be completely misremembering. That's fine. It's a fun idea nonetheless.
This is the spot. After Bullnock talked to us, he walked off to the south.
Then he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to watch Junpelo end up staying there. Sorry, I'm struggling.
I have had to turn my lights on extra bright and point them directly in my face to compensate for my extra bright light that has been installed. So I have like a minor headache always, but it's fine. Me trying to carry a 1-to-1 scale Xenos, it would kill me, I think, Snake. A waifu pillow? I think you have to trade up for that. It's like Cabin Pressure, the radio comedy. Douglas is like, I have 500 years worth of orchids. I'm going to trade them for 550 years worth of fish cakes. And I started 3 months ago with a cheese sandwich. There you go. That's a good bid right there. He's 8'6". I think I would probably die. But I think some guy basically did this on like Craigslist and started with a literal paperclip and then traded up to like a house or something. It was some drama, I don't remember. Don't give yourself a migraine in Aid of Perfection as a stream presentation. Too late. I don't get migraines though. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, I could also stream with sunglasses on, so. Lesh did say earlier, she's like, oh, time to bring back the Santa glasses, so. You've always wanted to try that? Could be fun at various KupoCons. Yes, start with a pin and start trading.
Let's go and check, shall we?
Love this girl power. This is great. I love also that they gave the girl a pink cloak. So funny. Mash, I'll trade you a headache for a good stream presentation. Ooh, hold on. These are gorgeous. It could be literally any kind of... I would not be able to identify that plant. Also, it's probably not presenting as like a real life plant. It's like a suggestion of a plant. No trade? Damn. You denied my trade? Wow. Wow. I thought I had streamer clout. I could make anybody... Hold on. Oh, I just remembered the idea of Aether Currents and I was like, I haven't been checking for Aether Currents. And there's an Aether Current literally right here. Also, I'm not riding my dog or whatever around right now, and I'm sorry. I'm getting the real Istine experience. I will never remember to ride a... Unless I've been in an area 50,000 times, I'm not going to get out some sort of amount. I'll forget. There we go. You would trade me a slightly dimmer lighting for a clear head that feels great. That sounds good. I might be able to get that in March. When I ask them to add a dimmer and a color changer to my light. I'm gonna be like so 2008 when I get this dimmer for my light. I'm gonna be like, I'm never gonna stop. I'm not gonna get those gamer lights where you can change the color of them. That stuff is cool, but it's not for me. It does not fit into my aesthetic. But I will have something where I could do like, oh guys, look, it's warm white, and now it's cool white, you know. Lama. I would never let y'all change my bedroom lights for me. You have a smart bulb that you can do that with. See, that's what I want. I want either like a little remote or literally just put it at the switch, you know. That's all I want. You just want minty air out loud. Minty air? What is that about? Oh yeah, T-Lex had like Siri hooked up somehow. Yeah, a lot of folks have something where like you can change the lights in the background. That's cool. It's not my vibe though. Like, this bedroom? Where am I gonna put those little leaf lights? On my literal bed? Under my bed? Under the bed. Actually, that'd be funny. And then it's like, oh, the clowns are coming. You know. Okay, so you have like a remote thing? You have to do it on your phone? That kind of sounds like it sucks. Hi, Lunatora. Good to see you. In the clown cupboard? Yeah, just like light starts pouring out of it. Rainbow light. And it's like, oh no, another clown was born. Which one of you didn't redeem Night Clown Redemption? Kind of looks like I'm sitting in front of a picture of bed. Really? That would be so wild. If it was like fake this whole time. But no, it's like... Is it because it's so bright and like my face is not as bright? Kind of looks like it, right? Yeah. I'm trying not to cross my legs and it's really hard, guys. Very poltergeist, no movie night request. Totally understandable. That movie's too scary for me. I think at one point in the poltergeist movie, they're eating like a chicken drumstick and there's maggots in it. I can't do that. Hi, Kumatsu. Good to see you. How are you doing? Sorry for that, like, gruff sneeze. All the lights in your room are smart lights because the world is too bright. Instead of a desk lamp, you have a color change strip light on the wall behind the monitors. So there's a little gentle glow. How lovely. She'd be like, Siri, I'm feeling pink today or whatever. And the background would switch colors. That sounds awesome. I just have the... I did the old school and I painted my room. And I can't change it. It's always going to be periwinkle blue. But I was like, I'm feeling periwinkle blue today. I bet you better hope I wake up periwinkle blue every day. And so far I am. So... If the backlight is bright, it will make the camera flatten your face. Oh, right. You know, because my face will be in the mids rather than highlights, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it'll be fine. You have the flu? Everyone's getting it, Kumatsu. My poor mom, pretty sure she has the flu. She had the terrible cough, and now she's got the tummy issues. So, I'm hoping my mama gets better soon. I hope you get better soon, too. The masks are working, though. I'm not sick. My dad's not sick. My brother's not sick. Although he did say he's having some tummy issues. But literally, if someone gets sick, I think I have it and then I don't. So he might have the same sort of psychosomatic thing. I'm feeling them off today. Time to drag out the ladder. I did want to have... I think I wanted, like, a black room. Just remember, I was, like, emo. Or I wanted to be emo, but I couldn't afford being emo. Because all the clothes are expensive. And going to, you know, doing all that stuff. I was just very sad and also identified with other people who were sad. But anyway, I wanted a black room. My mom was like, how about periwinkle blue? And I was like, fine. And then I painted it and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. Your only activity for the next few months is training for an endurance walk. Outdoors in the countryside away from humans. That's probably for the best. Yeah. You wanted a black room as well, and your mom was like, no. Did you also want to dye your hair purple and cut it short? And then your mom was like, no. And then later you're like, yeah, probably right. I don't think I would have looked good with purple hair. Could have been cool, though. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Mash. I lived on thrift stuff. So, to me, what was cool was the non-thrift stuff. Now, literally, like... I'm gonna make up a number, but almost all my wardrobe is thrifted, and I love it. because you can find cool stuff that no one else has, and it's got a little character to it, and it's awesome. When I was a kid, all I had was thrift stuff. All I had was like shirts with logos on it and jeans that didn't fit me right, and hand-me-downs for my brother. So I was like, man, I wish I had money to buy stuff at Hot Topic like the other girls. But again, I ended up freaking loving thrift stuff because that stuff fits, and it's not like boxy shirts that have a bunny on it. I did get a few shirts that had bunnies on it though. My mama did get me some of that because she was like, oh, you really want that, do you? So I got a shirt that I think says like, I don't know. You remember that bunny from Hot Topic? It would be a cute bunny like holding his little hands together, and then it would say something like murderous or whatever. Anyway, yeah, the grass was greener on the other side, but on my side, it was very affordable. Most of your shirts now are merch from concerts. That's cool. I love that. Reaper Spirit. Very cool. Not specifically that, but the series of emotions for sure. She saved you from yourself, definitely. The mama knows. The mama knows. I suppose Hot Topic is still around. I'm sorry. I'm probably triggering Pinecone right now, who was a manager at Hot Topic. Used to be. And is probably like, oh no, not the bunny t-shirts. I can't believe it. See, now, like, am I giving kind of like I used to wish I shopped at Hot Topic? Am I not giving that today, though? Like, wait, did I become the girl I wanted to be? I think I'm that girl. But I bought this on the internet because Nowhere Mash suggested it. And Nowhere Mash also gave me the money to buy it. So Hot Topic is around and the vibes are different, is it? You walked into one last week and the front court of the store was Has Been Hotel. That's very funny. Yeah, it has always been kind of like let's get the licensed merch from TV shows that are cool, but back in my day it was like Invader Zim. And now it's like Has Been Hotel, you know. Cool, those Hot Topic girls, cool. I'm myself and I like that a lot. And McGruster, you're so right. Thrifting is so much fun. Oh my god. Love it so much. What's your favorite thrifted piece, McGruster? Do you have some cool boots? I feel like you would have some cool boots. I'm the matured version of the vibe. Yeah. Like, well, yeah. Although I do appreciate folks who can embody that vibe forever. Like, what if you're 85 years old and you're wearing those cool punk shirts? That would be cool. For me, I'm like, I gotta tone it. I literally had to put this cardigan on today because I was like, I can't have this makeup on today and then just wear my t-shirt. I felt weird. It's not me. So when you were a youth, it was punk band merch, which is what I remember it being, but perhaps your youth, maybe like in my middle school youth, maybe that's when they started doing the licensing stuff. Your boss is going to be fishnets and platform boots at 85. I love that. I heard someone the other day call themselves a granarchist. That's a granny anarchist. And they were doing some comments from like a fashion YouTuber. I was watching them talk about personal style and stuff like that. So granarchist, love it. Every time Grandma hugs me, her spike belt and spike bracelets poke me, but it's worth it for those sweet, sweet grandma hugs. And she even showed me how to do my eyeliner all smudgy. Anarchy mentioned Pog. Yeah, it was really cool, Slow Pooch. This commenter on this random fashion video I was watching was talking about how, you know, they like, they're really inspired to get back to wearing clothes that make them feel like they're more themselves instead of like what they're expected to wear. And I was like, you go, Grandma. Oh my god, you got new boots recently. That's amazing. Mostly skirts and dresses though. A lot of cardigans, because every time you go grab a cardigan, like a candy bar at the grocery store, I'm that way with sweaters. I have to donate some sweaters. I set aside 2 for donation, Regressive, because like I will, any thrift store I go to, I will buy a sweater. I will buy a cardigan. I will buy a turtleneck. And it's like, just because I like a thing doesn't mean I have to have it if it doesn't, like, if it's not doing something for my wardrobe that something else isn't already doing. So that's why I'm not buying any more sweatshirts, because I have my OK Purview sweatshirt, and I'm like, I'm not going to need another sweatshirt. I don't need something that has, like, a different logo on it. So, whatever. You have a massive Hot Topic blanket of Daniel Radcliffe's bespectacled face from back in the day. It's so useful in the winter because it's synthetic so the heat can't get out. I love that, the game she plays. That's really cool. Oh yeah, Spencer's. Those were always at the... I feel like those were right next to each other at the mall. You would rep a Grand Archist in your old age? I think so too, Mash. Absolutely. I love it. You still go to Goodwill to buy CDs. Love that. What's the last CD you got at Goodwill? I definitely need another one of these. I have 8, but like this one is also good, right? It's like I don't need another pink sweater. But I keep buying pink sweaters. It's like I had to think about that literally as I was putting clothes away today because I was like, if I can't wear it on the show, I don't think it should be in my wardrobe. My reasoning for that is like, I'm trying to be a little more practical. I have a sweater that's really cute. It's like oatmeal colored. It's very fluffy. And my room is 80 degrees right now, right here in this section of my room. The other section of my room is like 69 degrees back in bed. Also nice, 69 degrees. Over here, it's 80 degrees. So on the show, I can't wear something that's like super hot. So. You're interested in seeing the style trends of the older population in a few generations when millennials and Gen Z are in their 80s. Well, that'd be cool. I would love it. I hope they're wearing, you know, I do hope they're wearing crop tops, but with a good bra underneath. Listen, these things start going downhill and they start racing each other to get to the knees. So, like, maybe a good supportive bra would be good under a crop top, is what I'm saying. You also don't need any more. Well, I don't need any more t-shirts that inform people about the legality of being mean to me. Yeah, I actually don't have a lot of graphic tees, Mash. This is one of my very few graphic tees, so I was like, okay, as a little treat. You're trying to dress more like yourself after being in corporates. You're currently passively trying to find platform dock style boots that aren't leather, and they keep selling out. Good luck with the search, Michi. I wonder if you'll be able to find those secondhand. I wonder. Last time we went to Goodwill, you saw a signed CD and quickly picked it up because of the value. And it's still in good shape. Wow, how about that? Did you like the tunes on it? Feel like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, things are chilling, for sure I would keep it. I have a lot of shirts. Half of my shirts are like, this is for gardening and bumming around the house and just feeling comfortable. I have my, like, set amount of stuff that's for chilling. And I have set sweaters that are like, this is my chillin' sweater, you know? But that's mostly my okay per view sweater is the one I put on so I could be around the house. And I have at least one hoodie that I use for that purpose. So I do have stuff that's for like being comfy. And then I have stuff that's for the show. But if something doesn't fall into the comfy or show category, then it's like, why do I have it? Because those are the two things I do, you know? Should the Pikachu onesie redeem be paused until winter or the temperatures reduce again? No, I realize that there's never a good time for the Pikachu onesie, to be fair. It's not a great time. So I'm just keeping it on until it's like, if it gets above 80 degrees in my room, because it's like the summertime, I'll do the Pikachu hood. If it's for some reason below 80 degrees, I'll do the onesie, you know. You have cardigans that are like, this is fashion, and others that are like, I am rotting watching streams. Right? Because you might be eating some delicious dip or something, and you don't want to be wearing your this is fashion cardigan. And then you get a big, like, blorp of guacamole on it, and, like, the fats in the guacamole leave, like, a dark stain. I have shirts, like, I'm not wearing it unless I'm streaming, because I will absolutely get some kind of stain on it. Some food, some detergent that I'm using to clean something, it'll happen. So, sweat, you know. You're considering some new boots, which is the same that you already have, but they take a long time to break in. Yeah, if you start now, they'll be ready, right? You don't want me to feel like ugh about it because it's too warm. I totally understand. You're looking out for me, to be fair. You're always trying to make things better, which I appreciate. Even if you have this is fashion, anything, you will goop some food on it. This is true about me as well, Mash. Because I'll eat something during the break and I'll be like, oh my god. Now I have onion dip on my cool thing. How do I pass this off like it didn't happen? That's smart. I need to wear an apron more often, Agresta. I just get really lazy. You know. Yogurt, it always goes on the chest, for sure. And you're like, I have the tiniest spoonful of yogurt right now. And it gets like within an inch and it goes blurp every time. That's where yogurt goes. Anyway, fashion.
Can I have that basket, Kriya?
Here you go. Hands it open. They're only 50 pounds or 60 bucks Army Cadet boots, but they have a steel through the sole, which takes all the impact so you don't have sore feet, and thin slit lining. So you have warm feet in the snow. Very nice. You do like that I'm switching out and getting the hat sometimes. It is less bad to have the hat. There's like less static generated by the hat. Oh, I think that's really cool, Magresta. You like housewife cosplaying when you're cooking? It's a part of the experience. I have to tell you. It's a part of the experience. It's like, I don't know, anything. Any ritual you can do, I think, is fun to do. It makes life more enjoyable, you know? Like today, I started doing my makeup, I think like 15 or 20 minutes early, so I could just be like... I could be doing impressions of George from... Deadly Premonition, just without the hat. Just be like, yep, eyes are looking pretty cool today. Let me take my time and do my makeup instead of going like, oh, get the blush on, highlighter, you know. And it feels like doing the ritual, you're feeling the fantasy, and like life is good, you know.
Thanks, now we can see if we can turn a profit.
Perfect George impression. He's always stunned. I love it. I love he's like stunned. Like, is this my angle?
Ballknock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade?
Third promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about?
See, spending 40 minutes taking selfies and get one good one out of 100. What I am too critical about images of myself, Magresta. I feel like I'll take 100 pictures and I'll be like, these all suck. But then like 2 weeks later, as I'm looking through my like image gallery or something to find a picture of a legal document I took so I wouldn't lose the document forever. And I'm like, oh, wait, look at this selfie of me. This is cute. Like later I'll think it's cute. But always in the moment, I'm like, this sucks. This is bad. This sucks. This is bad. Like I'm never pleased. So this is true about a lot of things that I do.
I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal.
The boomer... It's such a bad picture.
Then allow me to invest in your efforts.
The ideal... That is the platonic image of Tina. Is me in a birthday hat looking down at my phone.
Peace in Terral is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer one that pledged to preserve that peace to win the throne. Thus, do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory.
A poncho! I'm jealous.
Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column.
That's very generous, Ballknock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down.
From cheese and wine to mezcal and ponchos, yeah. We're doing a trade quest. That shot was classic. Wasn't it great? Yeah.
I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings.
This is... I cranked up the music earlier and I'm regretting it. Do you think her... Okay, wait. Did they improve foot technology just for this Catwoman's foot? Because she has, like, glistening toenails for some reason. I think they're claws, but they aren't as long as I would imagine. I thought she'd have, like... Because she's got long-ass claws up top, but just sort of, like, toenails on the bottom.
I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start.
Only because Kriya remembered our weaver friend. All he did was hand over the wool.
That's not true. The connections you built with people are vital. This is one of the fundamental precepts of training, one which you've instinctively mastered.
They did patch in feet recently, but you did not notice if she had good feet. It's probably something that like 9 out of 10 people wouldn't be like, so what's her feet look like? You know?
You think so?
I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable.
Improved foot technology, I tell you.
Here, Kriya, you take the poncho. If lost somehow, Ehrenfeld would never let me hear the end of it.
this tiny little poncho. I wish they did the thing where you, like, the Deadly Premonition Resident Evil thing, where you get an item and it, like, rotates in space. It, like, cuts to a black screen and it's just, like, poncho in brackets and just, like, a poncho orbiting. It's probably a lot less zero than you think. Yeah, definitely non-zero, though. Yeah, I'm sure those folks are like, feet. I, will not get into it, but I am currently helping my dad with a foot problem by cleaning a wound. So I'm not, I don't even want to think about feet, to be honest. It's just one of those caretaking things. But I'm just like, don't really want to think about feet. Nope, definitely not before eating or after eating, you know.
All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found.
Our next deal is waiting to be found. Feels like me heading to Aldi's. Excellent trade! Oh my god, that's sick. I love it. Yeah, feet aren't great in the best of times, right? Think of rats and said, can we get some rotating rats? Success, you traded a 1-pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel. This is why this game is one of my favorite games. More feet. Hey, if y'all like feet, that's great. That is excellent. I'm not about it, but I'm about this rotating rat. It's great. Oh, this video game is so good. It's so funny. All right, hold on. I also haven't been looking to see when the ad break is going to run. I am so sorry. I probably missed like 1,000 ad. Oh, I literally just missed one too. Because it says there's 27 minutes left till an ad runs. So. Oh, look, you can make the rats touch their tails. They make your boots in a light brown. Ooh, that's fun. It's good to have options color-wise. Oh man, I don't know how to do it either. It never works for me when I try it, Twafo. You're the biggest foot hater in chat. Minnie's like, it's on site. I'm gonna fight those feet.
Levering connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves.
That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho?
They're shivering. They aren't wearing one.
Well, that's the obvious answer, isn't it? We'll look for somebody without a poncho and hope that they're eager to buy ours.
Yes, there you go. We find this demand for our supply.
So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers?
Have I considered rotating the rat along its midline? Would that be like this? Like that ways instead of this ways? I have not considered that, but I would like to see it. You only see your feet when you take a shower. That's how much you hate feet. I really don't hate feet that much. I guess I've realized I'm not a feet hater, but... Oh yeah! Can we do Valentine's next time? Should I do Valentine's? I do want those roses. Those are cute. I'm gonna give them to Wuklama. It's gone Monday. So I guess I should do it, huh? Dark leveling roulette. This is probably this trade quest will take a while, huh? We should at least do Valentine's.
There are a number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be some interested travelers.
That guy has definitely... This guy from this guy's guard has no poncho on.
Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with.
Those are probably Landsguard to sell swords. Mamulja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much about the waist. It hampers their movements.
So even if they had bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list.
Free summer obligation, Valentine's does have a worthwhile reward though. I want that little emote. If we're doing Valentine's, we won't have time for a roulette. It struck you as like a 30 to 40 minute thing. It might be a thing where I do skip the cutscenes and dialogue. Like, I don't give them dialogue. I just do the quest. Okay, this is interesting. That guy has arms, so this guy doesn't.
Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. We might have a winner.
Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof.
Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliowal and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu that I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. You're imagining me giving Thancred a bouquet of exploding flowers? Yeah, there's a bomb in the middle, a cartoony bomb. The story isn't life-changing for the quest. You don't think anyone would mind if I skipped it? Yeah. The reward was an emote, and so you were required to do it, Alex, even if you skipped all the cutscenes. It took 7 minutes. Yes. Then we can go back home and see Thancred, and you can offer him up some flowers, or when Ardbert showed up. Blarf.
Well, sir, this is your lucky day.
What about this fine cloak? What a splendid poncho! This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost.
We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps.
What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality.
The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column.
Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal.
Wonderful! A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Meatblue's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other ways to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Yeah, man! He's like, I would like to add some color to my situation here. You know, to accent all my cool earthen tones. And also, the sun is going down. I'm about to get chilly. A comfy poncho? Let's go. I'm about to be very warm.
Did you hear that? We already found our next buyer. To Meeplu's mate garden we go.
Yes, but that's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpaca.
Oh boy.
These ones will be the calm type, right?
Yeah, staying warm is extra important. Here I was thinking like, this is so funny. This is so funny, dude. This little element is the greatest thing they've added. It's very goat in. So instead of doing what they want me to do, shall we go do Valentine's Day real quick? It's only like 7 minutes, so. Teleport to Gradania. Let's go do Valentine's Day. Dang it, those cute roses. Oh my god, that was so cute. Honestly, I don't think I'll be as cute with the roses as Nereus was earlier. That was just too precious. Jesse Cox, the streamer, famously shouts fair trade in a voice when people trade with him. He was so happy here, right? Today on typing. Hey, you're getting through it somehow. I gotta go to Miketo's amphitheater. Where the hell is that? There we go. But what if I watch all the cutscenes and voice the dialogue? I don't know how hot this is gonna be, cause like this is now gonna be like the 3rd Valentine's Day quest I've done, y'all. Last year kind of sucked, if I remember correctly. I promise you a rose garden. Astrid needs an adventurer to resolve a quandary in love. I've done 3 of these. Yeah. I think I've been playing the game for like 4 years, so I probably didn't do... I probably wasn't there in time for Valentine's Day. First time around. Yes. You know that I am the Valentines. From your observations, skipping the cutscenes, this seemed very straight with random NPCs. Yeah, the first one was like gender and expression and stuff like that. And like, you don't have to conform. But also your outfits will. Because like Astrid didn't want to wear the girly outfit. And Emily wanted to wear the girly outfit, but couldn't for some reason. And then it was just like, whatever, you can wear whatever you want because gender doesn't matter. And then also they gender locked it for a year. And I was like, what is wrong with you? There was one where we did the quest for this child who was like, I don't want to wear this dress. I want to wear a suit. And we were like, yeah, dude, let people wear whatever. And then we got gender locked clothes. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with this video game? Then a year later, they were like, you can wear the You can wear whatever you want. It's fine. Yeah. This is fine for those who are into it. It strikes you as something as low priority around here. Yeah, it's like, whatever. It's probably like a guy wants to give a girl roses. Who cares? I'm glad he's doing that. Good for you. Do the extra effort. I got my mama flowers. But it's mostly because she was sick, not for really Valentine's Day or anything. So let's be smart and sprint. And I won't think of something that I avoided doing while in the middle of my sprint potion that's running. The writer got the reward first and was like, time to make this about gender-locked clothes. Yeah. I'm sure they did the same thing here where it's just like, oh, roses? Ah, let's make it about roses then. Was last year's quest about like making the heart hands emoji at people? I can't remember. This person is wearing basically nothing. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought she had no top on. Oh, sorry, I ran past the quest because I saw a girl that looked topless. Classic. Oh, my love, where have you gone to? Scheme cutscenes may give us time for a leveling roulette, true. Or a more main story quest. Alright, where to next? This direction. I wish this quest was called I Can Buy Myself Flowers. Or whatever the rest of that Miley Cyrus song goes. Back to sprinting. It should be about that guy giving himself flowers. You should give yourself flowers, buddy. Love yourself. You can always give me the summary if I really care. If it was like an unexpected... when I think of red roses, oddly enough, I think of Yuritsa from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because he has a rose garden. But I think he keeps it up in memory of his mother. Okay, I need to search for a woman with a rose earring. Really? Do you have a rose earring? No. Bald ears. Bald ears. Woman with a rose hairband. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys probably have quest things. Woman with a rose earring, I see. Hi, woman with a rose earring.
Can I help you?
Your 50/50 goes like, main story quest is great, but also considering the trends we've accidentally overtly laid out, use some time before multiplayer main story content. It might be good to like do a little dark knighting. Why not? I love him still, truly I do, but I'm too ashamed to meet him. 'Cause I farted it. On our last date I farted it. I just wish to see the roses that lovers are giving one another. Tell Loverick that he should look for me no more, that he should forget me. His name is Loverick? That's funny. I think if I was on a date with somebody and I farted in the middle of it, I may not talk to that person ever again. I would have to leave and change my name. Hi, Mash. Bye, Mash. Time to wait for this person by the sparkle. Let's turn this music up too. Although it's kind of distracting. And you were just saying the game she plays that you have this song on your like Spotify liked songs and it comes on a shuffle. It's just like alright, pal, if you're gonna walk slowly in the cutscene, I am gonna skip it. I am gonna skip that. Are you kidding me? Like, let me just arrive the cutscene. No, teleport in. Hello, gossipy citizen. What is Guardian Knight has taken a botanist prisoner? God. Oh, it's just a ruse to find a sweetheart. Well, then consider me part of it. When it comes to endeavors in love, we have to help one another. Damn, this cutscene, this side quest sounds wild. He's taken somebody prisoner? What the hell? Maybe I should have found out what's happening here. Final Fantasy XIV loves to have people walk into a cutscene. It's a smart move to have a dynamic element in a cutscene because otherwise it's just every character in the cutscene standing in a circle talking to each other. It's like most of the cutscenes in this video game is people standing in a circle talking to each other. And it's just like, wow, I wish somebody was moving right now, you know. Hello, talkative citizen. But I want to talk. I'm sure everybody is here is like being like, girl, don't you walk everywhere in this video game? So, Laverick wishes to be reunited with his love. It'd be too tragic if they can't be together. Okay. Spread the rumor. Alright, now I need to find a chatty citizen. Where the heck? It's not even showing me. Where is a chatty citizen? Nope. Where am I? Where's my little icon? I'll just go north of there. Okay. It's true, I love walking places in this game. I like taking my time. Smelling the roses, as one would say. Wait, what's this, Alex? Would it be worse or better if your date, out of sympathy and trying to make it less awkward for you, farted as well? I would like to open up this question to the floor. I want everybody to weigh in. If you accidentally tooted on a date, and then the other person tooted shortly thereafter, would you feel better or worse about it? I have to know. This is an interesting scenario you presented. They're gonna tell everybody about... Oh god, this feels like one of those like viral video things where it's like proposing to a girl or whatever, and like everybody's in on it, like a flash mob or something. All right, Lorfrick, you son of a bee, where are you? Oh no, I've just taken a look over at the chat where they have said the phrase degen side. You can explore your degenerate side. Okay, botanist guild. You think you would appreciate it? You would not notice you'd be halfway out the window. Yeah, I think I'd be literally within my own brain so much that it couldn't be helped. You'd appreciate the intent, but the vibe it sets is weird, right? You think you'd feel better if you would have broken the ice, so it'd be better, okay. You'd find it funny and endearing in a strange way. But also, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to force yourself to toot on demand. I feel like, that's a dangerous game you're playing. Ah, the to be fair. There you go, to be fair. Tootin'. I'm worried that she won't come. Okay, I'm gonna give you a moment. Is this his buddy that he's holding ransom? I was expressing the wonders of true love. Okay. I love Rick. Did it work? We're reunited and it's thanks to the two of you. We did it! We should go share the happy tidings with Miss Astrid. My task is done, so I shall return to Ishgard with my own happy tidings that the Dryancombe blooms once more. You know, I wonder if this would have been a Tina quest, because it does have roses in it. But, like, how much, though? How much would it be a Tina thing? Alright, I'm gonna head back to Miss Astrid. Alright, you two cuties. Go do your thing. It's okay. I can stare at flowers in this video game whenever I want to. The question that carries the weight of the world. What is it about the cheating? It really does feel like something that's like that I alone cannot answer. I have to really think about it because I didn't answer it myself. I feel like I might in that moment be like, oh, okay, at least, you know, I'm not like a disgusting human being. We're just both disgusting human beings. God, I love these little baby Moogles. Oh my god. They're so cute. These little weirdos are so cute. God, I love those little weirdos. They're so cute. Haven't done a botanical tour in a while. I mean, I love doing that in games. Lurky, don't even get me started. Man, when they make that new Ghost of Tsushima game, you won't hear the end of it. You're looking at every flower. You'd hope it'd be just like, oops, maybe a giggle and continue the conversation. It might break the romantic mood, possibly, yeah. Okay, so the girl ended up saving a species of rose from extinction. That's cool for right? Yeah. It would be weird to you that somebody could just drop one out of sympathy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe you're eating like beef and bean burritos, and it's just like they're like, oh, thank God, I can fart too. But what if they go wild with it? What if you like squeak one out and they're just like, oh, farting time, pulling the handle and just letting it all loose? Yeah, I would be like, oh God, okay. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad we can be comfortable with each other as friends. You know. Look at this person. They look cool as hell. Love that hairstyle. Hi, Ninja Lantern Shark. This is your nightmare manifest. We'll stop talking about farts. God, why are we talking about farts right now? Why did I get on this subject? Oh, look at the little icon. It's so precious. Solidarity, I shat my pants. Yay, I have the bouquet. So cute. Hi, Mash. Hold on, I gotta do an emote to you. Hold on, I gotta look at you. Why is it so cute? It's so... The tenderness of the emote is so precious. Okay, let me find out how to do an emote at you. Oh, eating chocolate was last year's one, wasn't it? I have a humble triumph. What did I get that? I have frightened? Help you, pumpkin cookie, read, eat chocolate. Where's my roses? Where's the roses emoji? Harvest Dance, Love Heart. Oh, Love Heart might have been last year. Third menu, middle one. Oh, bouquet, here it is. Great. Look at that. That's gonna be me to Wuklama soon. Who am I looking at? I'm like giving these to Jesus. Here, Pterodactyl, I've always loved you. From the moment I saw you, Pterodactyl, I knew you had to be mine. So funny. I'm gonna be giving it to Wuklama, I think. But I'm like, Jesus, you're the girl for me. Jesus was lost and then he was found. Pipsy's like rejected. I know, it's so like, here you were like earnestly offering it to me and I'm like, thanks. I also have roses too to give to Jesus. You know. Here you go, J-Man. Here's your thing. Wow. Would you like to eat some chocolate with me though? Yummy, yummy. Doesn't this chocolate say something on it? Your pterodactyl. Oh, the little heart emoji is so great. Alrighty. Mash, are you ready to do Dark Knight stuff? You're drawing attention? Oh, are you? Where are you? Are you getting hit on? I have to see this. Oh my God! You're getting married. This is so great for you, Alex. There you go. You look fabulous. Oh, this is so cute. I wanted to see your costume because I wanted to... Okay, the clasp is so cute. Alex. Oh my God, you got little pig earrings? Shut up! Oh my God, the earrings are so good. The flower in the hair is really good, but the little piggy earring is such a cute touch. That's an unexpected touch. It makes it really personal and cute. Is this the row that's all about fashion? Oh, right! She's all about jewels in A Realm Reborn. She's definitely worthy of your affection. Okay. Mesh is like, Dark Knight time, Dark Knight time, Dark Knight time. Let's go be a Dark Knight. But first, I gotta change my outfit. Oh my God, I hate doing this. Every time, it's the worst. Update gear set. Reassign no. Glasses and jobs, maybe? I forget. I do this so infrequently now, it pisses me off. Okay, hold on. And I can't wear a mount here to hide. Okay. Hold on. Oh God, how do I hide? Don't look, 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 don't look. Okay, hold on. And then I gotta make sure my job is this. Dark Knight equip. Okay, we're good. Thank you for not looking, God. You guys are always looking all the time. So we're Dark Knight now. You're trying to get the wheelbarrow of roses. I think you're effectively in it. It's a little paper button. I don't know what that is. Do you have a house in game, by the way? Somehow this makes you want to see it. I think MASH is part of the company house, right? We're yeehawing now. It's time to yeehaw. Get out your 10-gallon hats and your lassos. Hit the rodeo. It's yeehaw. Are you wearing a full denim outfit? Oh, no. You're wearing your business suit outfit. I thought you were wearing a full denim, like a denim skirt and a denim jacket, Alex. I was about to lose it because I was like, oh my god, so country. So good. Okay. So, now I'm going to remember how to do this. Duty finder. And then we're going to do leveling. Right? And isn't there something else I have to select? Limited leveling roulette. Okay, I think I've done it, right? Oh, I should add you guys. Who wants to level with me? So I'm sure MASH does. Invite to party. Alex and Snake, would you like to help out as I level up my Dark Knight? Your game? Hell yeah. Did you get to have fun friend time today, by the way, Alex? Snake is game 2. Excellent. Okay, let's do this. Alrighty, now duty finder again. I will hit join. Business attire. Oh, yeah, we're in, okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I like your little business outfit. You look very severe. Oh my god, the pterodactyl's perched on your head. This is the greatest video game in the world. Guys, that's really cool. Why doesn't my pterodactyl do that to me? I don't have one yet, but you know. You split off a couple hours ago with plans to do something on Monday, which will be a day off for you. Yeah, I think it's President's Day. Snake is in pirate business attire. Hey, did you get the Zero hat, Snake? Is that the Zero hat? Nicely done. Alex is bringing the party to the business. Duty finder. And we hit the join. Okay. I might have a pterodactyl. Pterodactyls are my favorite dinosaur, so. Oh, I don't even know how to play this anymore. I think you two are part of, like, a character... Not Samal again. Oh, man. Is this the one with the dragons? Oh, no, it's not. I don't even know what this is. It's got kitty cats in it. It looks like you two are the business owners of a character rental company, and you, like, instead of sending, like, party clowns, you send, like, pirates and cowboys. Yeah. Has dragons later? Oh. Okay, let me, Damn, and I have to do this, guys. I have to actually do this part of it. Okay. Let's zoom out so I can see a lot of bad guys. Damn. I don't remember how to do this. Let's hope I can remember my buttons. Some mitigation would be good. Don't need all of it, but some of it would be good. President's Day, the day we open all the presidents. There's a TV show about a girl with an intellectual disability who thinks it's President's Day. I see. AKA Christmas. Hey, we can open up some presidents. You get to open one on President's Day Eve. Alright? Remember Tank Stance. And Unleash. Oh, I mean Unleash is I got that on lockdown, yeah. Easy peasy. I need to do this one though. Gives me a little bit of that edge of darkness. Also, it looks like the last ad break of the night's about to play, y'all. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. Because I'm currently tanking and I don't want to ruin everything. A little bit of this. Oh, I am dying. Did I get poisons? Is this one of the ones where you get poisoned, you have to go eat something? Did I get poisons? I might have got poisons. Oh, I see. Okay. That's piss hell. Okay. Right. I feel like this one does have poison, though. Like, I think... yeah, I just got poisoned. No. Poison's a thing that works in this one. But I don't know if I can, like, cure it. Yeah, the whole darkness, but you only need the edge. Exactly. I feel like there's a button I got recently that would be very helpful here. Maybe like salted earth. Make that earth real salty. Oh, I don't have to eat for it. Gotcha. I love these little kitty cats. I hate that they're making upset cat sounds though. Let's get everybody's ire together. Maybe another mitigation, why not? A mitigation. Oh yeah, I also have the one where it's like, if for some reason I'm not being healed in time, I can press it in case I die. Because I'm like really close to dying. Which one is that one? Oh, Living Dead. It's the one that's like, oop, there's only a little bit of time left before you freaking die. That's a good one. Okay, let me also run. Hey, okay. Raskovnik. That button is, for some reason, the wrong place on your character. Oh no. So you can just use your oh shoot button to heal. For 10% of my health, not bad. Snake, I forgot you have that ha voice. It's a good one. I feel like we did this dungeon last time. Maybe. I feel like we did this one. I mean, technically I've done all of these. Oh no, not the hornets. Come to me, hornets. I think I got right back in time to get eaten. Crap. Sorry everybody, I'm not drawing ire from bad guys. It's the first time I got by that one too. Yeah, we've done this a few times together. It's just been 2 weeks since I did it. Okay. Slurping that stuff up. And then we're going to hit him with one of these. And then one of these and one of these. One of those and these. And that too. Why not? This place is very dark, right? My room looks like it's like nuclearly bright in comparison. Check on this loot. I'll pass on that. And I'll pass on that. Okay. Time to run. Enjoy your bangles, everybody. Hope they're good bangles that I can't get. Let's get these cool foxes at least. That would be nice. Yeah, since I've done this like 3 times, this being the 3rd time, I feel like, yes, we should get a new dungeon next time. Yeah, maybe not tonight, but next time, indeed. Good old Aruka. A strange little buggy. You like bangles in real life? I wish I could wear bangles, but I think on the show it would be bad, you know? I think bangles are very cool, though. But I think hearing me go like clink, 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 clink would probably be bad audio. Oh, I'm eating that damage. That's just happening to me. Oh, there we go. Where do we go? Oh, probably this way. Oh, wait, we gotta wait for fire to go away. Do we have to wait? Fight a dragon? Oh, shoot, we gotta fight a damn dragon. Oh my god. Okay, we're back in. Fighting a damn dragon. Is he leaving? I just salted the earth, man. What about one big chunky bangle? I think it would like fall and hit my wrist and hit the game controller too much. It would just be like, I have tried to wear bracelets on the stream. And it just doesn't work out. It just ends up annoying me and I take it off. I just salted the earth, man. I can't believe he would leave like that. I just put all that good salt down. Ooh, I'll get that Woad Sky Raiders bangle. Oh, I have too many of it. Just kidding. I won't need it. You wish you could wear a watch, but your skin is really sensitive on your wrist, is it? That is unfortunate. Can't sell beers, okay. Pushing buttons, at least. A little kick as well, you know. We'll just throw a little kick in there for fun. That's tough though. Why is there? Do you know if there's a reason why? What's the deal? Damn, we got that dragon. Although he did leave. Okay. We got these little creeps again. No idea, but it gets red and irritated and then dries out. That happens to me a lot in the winter, and it's from like washing my hands frequently, which is a very good thing for you to do, especially during these times in which the flu is going around like wild. But if I don't immediately moisturize my hands after washing my hands, they get really irritated. Hold on, pass on some stuff. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be there. I hope you guys aren't dying to monsters. Oh, okay. Yeah, my hands will get red and irritated and then super dry. Let's do a little jerk mind. Ugh. I have a history of skin issues too? I wouldn't say so. I don't have anything like eczema or something like that. No tinea versicola or anything. So I don't know if I'd say I have a history of it. I'm not sure. I get redness and irritation on my face because I sand it like sandpaper at night when I'm trying to get my makeup off. I'm just standing here like... But nothing that's like... I don't think a doctor has ever said like, oh yes, you have this exact skin issue. Oh, I'm bad. Don't touch me. I'm bad. Everybody. 'Cause I'm bad. I'm bad. Stay away from me because I'm bad. Ah, we're stacking up with Alex. Oh, the Watchman material might be irritating too. Oh, stacking up with Snake. Do they have like a relatively big like zone that you can be in when it comes to the stack? I hope so. Oh, dead. Okay, great. Well done, everybody. Time for treasure. That's a pass. Is that a need? Let's go. Similar size to the purple circle. Oh, so like I have been very precious about making sure I'm in the exact same place. It's mostly where the metal connects to the skin on smart watches. That could be very irritating. I'm sorry, you can't really do watches, Mash. That sucks. Yeah, who would have thought, Snake? That's cool. You remember there being an issue with a particular Fitbit that caused a lot of issues for folks? Yeah. I'm sure there's some materials that trap like sweat against the skin. Or bacteria or something. It can be very irritating. We got a Gallimimus here. Taking them out. They got fun little names. Like, what is a Gallimimus? It's such a cute little name for an evil monster. Regarding skin, you thought I had said something about breakout and scarring. Oh yeah, that was more of a mental issue. Where my OCD manifests as dermatillomania. So the scarring is mostly from that. I get minor skin irritation on my face because the aforementioned makeup taking off and now being very good at realizing I probably don't have to just go like all the time to get my makeup off at night. But I also I don't want to sit at the sink and wash my face again. I already washed it today. There's cute little guys in Jurassic Park. Aw. Those are the little Gallimimuses or whatever. You get hives from anxiety. That can happen. Yeah. It is rough. I know some folks that get hives from anxiety. It's just like, oof. I think even once that might have happened to me where I had like a really severe itchy reaction to stress, but stress happens so much to me that I feel like at this point it's not manifesting as a singular symptom. Weird wagons. There we go. Alright, let's get some chopping going. Yeah, luckily though, Mash, that facet of my OCD is, I feel like, super really well under control. It's the teeth brushing that's still the issue for me. Something I have to really actively work on all the time. Not to do mental health talk, and I promise this is all positive stuff because it's always working on it. But the dermatillomania stuff is much better now. Oh yeah, cutscenes. I forgot about this. Estenia looks so goofy. He looks like such a dork. Thanks for opening the treasure chest, everybody. Oh yeah, before we run in there, let me just see about this item. Pass on that. Pass on that. Pass on that. Yep. Alrighty. Let's do this. If you've eaten too much wrong stuff, laughing too hard gives you hives. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. But your body does rebel against you quite often. Oh yeah, this music is not too bad. Got some good tunes in this one. Oh yeah, Tio Man. Forgot about all this dragon business. This sure was an element of the video game, wasn't it? This for sure was an arc that we went through. You have since worked out what not to eat, which is great. We have to go to like the far corner, right? Maybe it's not that far, huh? You don't laugh like Muttley anymore? You've laughed like that since you were about 10? What, they're like... That's a good laugh, though. It's very distinctive. Ah, beans. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to like target specific arm. I'm sorry I wasn't helping with that at all, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've been on autopilot. I was not helping with the left arms and the right arms and the whatnots. My bad. Oh man, I did some damage. My bad. I'm like half playing this at this point. Come on, Tiaman. You wouldn't stand in the way between me and leveling up to get a different thing, would you? You wouldn't want to fight me again, right? Well, y'all got some sort of weird stuff on you. Here we go. How often you've typed, sorry, I forgot it's the healer. You're like, damn, why is it the healer? Oh, it's me. Oops. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, we did it. Woohoo! I leveled up. Let's hope we get a different thing. Oh yeah, damn, I have a new little thing. Oh my god, I am so cute. Excuse me? I might have to do that again. Hold up. Look at this. Get it, girl. Yeehaw. Hell yeah, that was cool. My sword thank you was a gift. I did not earn this sword myself. Oh, look at y'all going. Damn, flipping. Oh my god, so cool, Alex. Flipping the hair. So cool. Snake, do your victory thing. I want to see it. You're not the healer. You're only here to cast Glare. Or whatever version of the stone you're using now. It is your... Okay, yeah, getting the shoulder loose. Oh, wow. Very... Oh, that's the Viper one? That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, Mash, is this your... Is it... Oh, a little bow. So precious. So cute, everybody. Love it. A swaggy outfit? Thank you. Everyone's got swaggy outfits today. You see a lot when you get sent to a low-level dungeon where you actually have to heal. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, oh, damn. You died. I'm sorry about that. That's rough. That's maybe I might be a part of that. Okay, so we did it. I just want to see what they're going to give me next. We have 9 minutes, so I definitely can't do another dungeon, but so we take this off, right? And then we go look at this, and we'd be in like a realm of more. Let me see the high. Oh, no, just kidding. It's Heavensward. Next up is the Airy. Okay. Sensing the death of his consort, a wary Nidhogg has surrounded his lair with a wall of tempestuous winds. So that's what's up next, is the area. Lalafells are adorable. Look at these little kitties. Look at that. So precious. This is a good emote, y'all. I'm glad we took the time to do it. We're almost at the one where Harshmont dies afterwards, hell yeah. Man, I might start hating Harshmont as much as you all do if I have to see that cutscene multiple times. Looking forward to the great Gooba library. Why is that, Mash? We're going to Dragon Stink Land indeed. But right now, I'm actually going to bed. So let me get some music for us, folks. It's a little bit early tonight. The Vault is the first good dungeon in the game, is that so? You thought he was kind of chill, but you fully got the hate, yeah. Well, it's like me hating Thancred. A lot of folks like him. This is it for me. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday. So tonight, I'm going to hopefully finish reading that book I said I would finish reading. Oh my god. Now I have like 2 weeks left to read 4 books. What am I doing? I mean, of course, I still think I have another like 1 or 2 renewals, but like I gotta read a book tonight and not play Roller Coaster Tycoon. But let's check back in on me later because I'll probably be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. It has a banger theme. Okay, it's very jazz. Excellent. And Harshvawn's alright by you. I think we're all entitled to our own Harshvawn opinions. I am gonna log out of this video game and turn my computer off so it's not 80 degrees. Good news, it's only 79.9 degrees over here in my room right now. So that's kind of cool. Did I get new mascara? No, it just might be the extra bright lighting. But this is, I mean, so for Christmas I got new mascara. I've been using it at least for the last month though. But my lashes do look longer, I think. I use a different eyeliner too, so you might be able to see the lashes a little better because I used the black lip pencil that I sometimes use. So like my liner is, you can see it's like kind of gray. Shows up pretty gray. Usually I use a black brown colored liner, which I think kind of makes the lash line look darker, as you probably see them less distinctly. I should take up books on tape. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, Lurky. Listening to audiobook versions, oh my god, it'd be just like listening to my YouTube videos. I could definitely get stuff done sooner. But I also really appreciate being able to take notes on things, you know? You like my cardigan? Thank you, Buchanella. I actually got this for a funeral a few years back. But I think it has suited me well. I can use it for a lot of other things aside from funerals. Extra Teen Eye Magic, thank you. I put extra little like sparklies on my eyes today too because I had extra time. Technically not 80 degrees exactly, and now that I turned my computer off, it's down to 79.7. Ooh, getting chilly in here. So let's see who's on. So you've been out light. Don't worry about it, Pinecone. I'm happy to have you here when we have you here, and when you gotta go, you gotta go. I might raid Elbel, who's playing Lethal Company right now. Elbel, oh my god, so loud. Elbel is a member of the Twitch Women's Guilds, and I met Elbel through a disability panel a few years back, also through the Twitch Women's Guild, and I just like hanging out with Elbel. You can't really do books on tape. The temptation to do something else is too strong. Then you realize you haven't been listening to the book at all. Yeah, that's what happens to me sometimes when I'm listening to a YouTube video. Is like, oh, I haven't been absorbing this information, so I have to rewind it and listen to it again. But I will be back on Tuesday. Let me show you what we're doing on Tuesday. Playing some more Yakuza on Tuesday. Don't forget, the fashion theme for next week is Essence of Blah Blah Blah. You will dress up like an NPC I could help in the Yakuza franchise. And you better have a weapon you can throw to me in order to make it so I can use your weapon to kill somebody in that game or to harm them. Because you never really kill anybody, do you? You just like incapacitate them and they're like, oh, I'll never do a crime again. Then I'm playing Deadly Premonition, which I did get working on Wednesday, but I think maybe this weekend I want to try to get it working on my other computer because, I don't know, it's not agreeing with my primary computer, whatever. A new game every Thursday until the end of March, and Stardew on Friday, and more Final Fantasy on Saturday. So this is where the YouTube video ends. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for watching. And I hear that if you're watching this on YouTube and you get to this point, you will find a bouquet of roses within the next 365 days. Wow, incredible magic. Okay, bye, YouTube.